got to.
All right, welcome to Movie versus Podcast. I'm Rick.
I'm Jeff Paul.
I'm Greg Orange, and as always, my address is Avenue.
I like when you did it quick last time, and it seemed like you were trying to go so fast that you can like get your address in under my beep. Like maybe I have to say it real quick. He can't beat me out. But haha, editing. Damn it! I only have room enough for one beep.
I mean, it's got to get through one of those times.
Exactly. That's how these things work. All right. So tonight, in honor of the superb owl, we are drafting Patriots versus Seahawks. Caw and Burka.
Seems like a strange collection of words. Is that like a common phrase?
Patriots versus Seahawks? Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when you, I don't know. It's like when you have a West Coaster and they try to fight with a East Coast person. You know, that's what you just call it, right?
I mean, that's what most people call it.
Yeah.
It's like, is the one coast known for being more patriotic than the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you remember, you might not have been born yet, but back when Tupac and Biggie got murdered in the whole East Coast, West Coast rap battle, everyone used to just refer to that whole thing as Patriots versus Seahawks.
Yeah, and the West Coast people, you always see them hawking their shit everywhere. They're always just selling shit. Yeah.
And on the East Coast, they pat riots.
Yeah,
they see a riot and they pat them on the head and they say, "Good job."
Yeah.
Good job rioting.
This is perfect.
Yeah, this is really good so far.
So the Super Bowl is going to be the Seahawks versus the Patriots. We have one Seahawks fan.
That's me, Jeff Paul, world-renowned Seahawks fan. And amateur hypnotist.
If you can't see him, he's literally dressed as like a big blue and green animal, like big hawk thing right now. It's a little bit awkward, but
only because my penis is out.
You mean your cloaca?
What does that mean? I don't speak Spanish.
It's what birds have instead of dicks.
Oh, my mistake. And the joke's on you, audience, because I do speak Spanish.
All right, so what do we think about the interpretations of these words?
I think they're muy bueno.
Yeah. Well, I had a few thoughts. So for Seahawks, I was taking it fairly literally as just movies that have sea and birds. Maybe not hawk specifically.
So I did a lot of research in this. So a Seahawk is also known as an osprey. That's like the actual type of bird that Seattle Seahawks are. There's not...
Well, that's unknowable.
I went through the Wikipedia of multiple like osprey type things, and they're not... I don't think they appear in any movies. But then that made me go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, good.
And then, so, as I said, osprey is what a Seahawk is. There is something called the Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey, which is an American multi-mission tilt-rotor military aircraft with both vertical takeoff and landing.
Of course.
Yes. This is a military vessel that is used in lots of movies. So maybe I'll be drafting from those.
Well, I'll be vetoing it.
It is just funny that is actually used a lot more than the actual Seahawk.
Okay. So that's one thing that might be a valid interpretation. I was thinking potentially I'm sorry. This is why you shouldn't have your dick hanging out of your Seahawks costume. I got a mouthful of my own pubes. Well, rookie mistake, I guess. I was thinking any movie that involves flying over water, because Seahawk, it's a water bird essentially, and birds are flying, sea is water. So
sure, but airplane is not a bird.
Yeah.
But flying.
I mean, okay. I also just want to say, like, any waterfowl, I want
Yeah,
to put it in there.
like I was interpreting it mostly as water birds or birds in the sea or whatever, but I guess.
I mean, you can make your case when the time comes, but like,
Yeah, and
if you just want to say plane movies, that's like every movie.
yeah, there's a
Oh
lot of
no,
movies
definitely
that
not
have
plane
planes.
movies. It has to specifically be over water.
So you're saying like the Neutral Milk Hotel album in an aeroplane over the sea?
That would be a Seahawks album. Yes.
And so I feel like, to me, patriotic movies seem pretty vague.
Oh really?
That also seems a little bit vague.
I want to say that I feel like every movie that is like about the military or whatever, every war movie shouldn't necessarily count.
Oh, definitely not.
I agree. Like, it can, but I also was going to have some that I'm like, yeah, this is about war, but it's not actually patriotic. So,
Definitely.
yeah. So this is going to be a weird episode.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. I think that for the Seahawks category especially, the point is probably to have some pretty silly lists and to kind of be stretching the definition in a fun way, because there are lots of movies about patriotism. There aren't really any movies about Seahawks.
Wow. Well, yeah. I will say that I actually, as I said, I did a lot of research, and as part of that, I actually watched a movie today to prep for this draft.
About the kind of...
I've never watched a movie in preparation for a draft, but today I did.
Like, to see if you felt that it would count after seeing it?
No, actually, it's just because I thought I had watched it, but it was a long time ago, and I wanted to pick it. And so I wanted to be like, okay, I want to make sure that I've actually seen this movie. Because,
Okay.
you know, you can't pick movies you haven't seen. And so it literally is, I watched it to confirm, like, okay, now I've actually officially seen the movie.
Yeah, you know, I realized last night I was looking at my list of all the movies I watched from Netflix when they had DVD in the mail. And that was like well over a decade of movies. And so many of those movies, I'm like, oh, I didn't know I've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
So there really is a thing where even if you know you've technically seen a movie, if you don't remember it at all, it is essentially unpickable for a draft, because it's like you haven't seen it.
Like, what you said? Falling Down? That was your last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your last ever Netflix?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I will say that I've done almost no research because research is gay.
As a researcher, as a scientific researcher, I agree. Research is gay. All right, let's get to it. All right, Greg, do you have your thing that we can touch?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Also, if you have that app on your phone, we could use that when we're done touching your penis.
Yeah.
Rick, you really need to just commit to memory the word penis so that you stop calling it that thing we can touch.
I'm going off of your bit. You always call it the thing.
That's true. I often do.
It's Greg for once. It's finally Greg.
Greg never started until now.
Yeah.
It's about time. So, I wonder, are they going to be more contentious for the patriotic movies or the Seahawk movies?
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody
really
knows.
Don't know.
Tune in next week to find out.
Yeah. We're now like a Dragon Ball Z type podcast.
Yeah, we do like 5 to 10 minutes a week.
Yeah, I guess I should have been more,
Sober?
no,
Never.
pretty sober.
Oh.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
like they don't even know you.
I guess maybe let's try the patriotic movies, I guess. I'll start with Lincoln.
That movie's pretty patriotic.
Yeah, I feel like it's about, the most famous president, or one of the most famous ones.
Yeah. Quick question, by the way, so I can write it down this way, and it's important. Is this the Patriots versus Seahawks or Seahawks versus Patriots?
I was thinking Patriots versus Seahawks because
they're gonna win. Got it.
Because you want, like, with a joke structure, you want the punchline to be at the end, and I think Seahawks is definitely the funnier category.
I just wanted to put it out there because the Seahawks are gonna lose.
I mean, we'll see what happens. They lost the last time they played the Patriots. They essentially opted out.
Yeah, but we don't need to actually talk about football.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Lincoln. Let's talk about Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a sort of fun historical drama. It's kind of like a courtroom drama almost.
Yeah,
basically it's about like trying to get the was it the 13th Amendment passed, I believe.
I don't know.
I
don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know if we have that many amendments.
And it's it's a pretty nice dad movie about.
Oh my God! Stop talking. That's the other thing we forgot to do. Shots o'clock.
I was about to say, you're the rudest podcast host ever. Talk about the movie, and then, like, 5 seconds later, stop talking.
I know. I haven't seen this movie, so I need to talk somehow.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
To Lincoln.
Cheers.
To everyone's favorite social networking website, LinkedIn.
Hey.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, keep going.
Well,
I'll interrupt you again soon.
It has Daniel Day-Lewis, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, that's good.
Banging performances. There's some other, like, it's kind of a stacked cast generally, and it's a Spielberg movie. It's just like well directed, well acted, solid movie all around, and I feel like it's one of the few times in history where like a Preston has like done something good. So, yeah. They definitely play it up in the movie, obviously.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can play up it.
Well, I just mean that, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I guess I don't know exactly what I mean, but, I mean, it's like, it's very dramatic, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's visceral.
They dramatize it. Yeah, I mean, it's not super visceral.
I know, that was an inside joke for the super fans.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's one of those like just movies that's just very solid. It's kind of a dad movie, a history movie, and like I don't know. I mean, it probably I don't know what is there to say about it. It's it's a good time.
As I said, I haven't seen the movie. It's one of those Spielberg's that I just have not gone around to see, and I really should see it because it's
very watchable.
Really did DDL win for that?
I think so.
I think so too.
I mean, he's always winning Oscars, so
he does like doing that.
Yeah.
Not what I heard.
All right, Jeff, what do you think about that? Have you seen it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
It's one of those movies that.
But I guess it's on my mind because I watched it maybe like last year or whatever. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, a lot of like biopics are kind of, to me, not memorable. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a biopic because it's more just a movie about the 13th Amendment and trying to get the votes for it and like argue for it in court and whatnot. Honestly, Lincoln is like, and he's the main character, but he's not like, the main character where he's in like every scene or whatever.
The question though, does he have main character energy?
I guess so, given that he's the president or whatever.
He's literally the main character of the country at the time.
Yeah,
so.
Sounds good.
It's not like it starts in a log cabin where you hear like a baby cry.
That would have been good. I feel like they shouldn't have called it Lincoln. They should have called it like
Baby Link.
Like 13th Amendment.
Yeah, but it's really not. I mean, I feel like
Nobody's gonna watch it if it's called that.
I feel like nobody watched it anyway, so you might as well just call it what it is.
I thought it did pretty well.
I don't remember if there's
maybe.
like timestamps or whatever, but I feel like the movie probably takes place over like a few months.
I mean, it made $275 million, so I agree. Nobody saw it.
Imagine though, like if they made a movie about like Monica Lewinsky giving blowjobs in the Oval Office, and they just called it Clinton. I mean, actually, that'd be perfect.
That'd be perfect. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're like...
That would be...
Well, I mean,
so that's a bad
I feel like that's
example.
something they would do. But I feel like if you're known for one specific thing, like freeing the slaves or whatever, make a movie about that. It's...
I mean, like what if they made a movie about a woman who just, like, scammed her way into, like, the scammiest office ever, and you're friends with the worst people on the planet, and called it Melania?
Oh, there should be a movie called Melania.
Yeah, too bad there isn't.
Yeah, well, maybe one day.
All right. Anything else to say about it?
Just that it's vetoed, and this is the end of the
Not
podcast.
patriotic enough. I mean, the more patriotic thing would be to keep the black people where they are.
Oh, by the way, happy Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
it is Black History Month.
This is audio only, so we should probably mention that one of us is kind of black, and it's up to you to guess which one.
Yeah. So, in honor of Black History Month, my first pick is going to be Seahawks. And my pick is
The whole
Pokemon the
team?
Movie 2000.
Wait, what?
Pokemon the Movie 2000.
Oh, I don't know that.
Is that the
movie.
one with like Mewtwo?
No, it's the one with Lugia.
Oh, I
Lugia
haven't seen that one.
is the most Seahawk of Seahawks.
Is there the sea?
Yes.
Okay.
Lugia is literally like the god of the sea.
Well, what's the one with Mewtwo and like?
That's Pokemon the first movie. Don't already yawn
okay.
during our podcast.
Sorry, it's just so dull.
Have you seen Pokemon the Movie 2000?
No, I've seen the Ryan Reynolds one.
I've just seen the one with Mewtwo, which I guess is kind of also could count maybe.
No,
So
but
I know they have that boat, and they mentioned the Vikings at one point.
I looked that up. I looked up the actual Pokemon that were in Pokemon the first movie,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's like no like you could not call
There's
any
no
of them like sea.
bird-like
No,
Pokemon.
but Lugia is a flying water type,
Ooh.
and the whole movie is about Lugia,
Okay.
and they control the sea.
Mm.
Okay.
And just look up a picture of Lugia.
I mean,
or just. I mean,
it
you're not
sounds-
arguing against me.
it sounds like it would count, I guess.
Great. I thought I would get more pushback.
Is it a real movie?
Yes.
I mean, I've never heard of it.
I saw it when I was like 10 and loved it.
Oh yeah, I mean, judging by this poster, I feel like it would count.
Yeah, look at that seabird.
Can't tell what I'm looking at. Oh, that's a bird?
Show more when like his wings are up.
I mean, it's a feature-length movie?
Yes,
Yeah,
I saw
I
it in
mean,
theaters.
I guess regardless, I guess I'm not gonna veto it, so that it goes through, I suppose.
Yeah, it seems like it would count.
I
I wouldn't veto it.
love it. I mean,
I
this
mean,
movie,
why did you think we would push back?
because it's Pokemon and technically they're not like real birds.
Yeah, I mean, bird-like.
Okay, good. I like how it went through. I just was happy with me thinking of that. I thought it was very clever.
Yeah, plus, I feel like half the Pokemon are like obviously based on some animal or whatever.
Yeah. So more so, I thought it was gonna be like a funny pick for a Seahawk, and I really like the movie. I have not seen it since I was 10 years old, but
That's not the movie that you rewatched today.
that is not the movie I rewatched today. That's actually funny. Yeah, it's not the movie I rewatched. Oh, I
Apparently-
very much remember going to the theater because it was my friend's birthday, and it was a really big deal who was gonna sit next to him in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Like
used to be.
it was dramatic. But of course, I sat next to him.
Ooh.
Shout out to Rush.
Yeah, I
His
saw
name is
the
Rush?
Yeah, this is his nickname. Yeah.
I saw the other Pokemon movie in theaters, and I kind of remember it because my mom took me, and she afterwards said that it was the worst movie she had ever seen.
She didn't believe. I mean, Pokemon the first movie is really good, and it's just like, yeah, they die, and their tears bring them back to life.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I remember there's a boat, and they go to like an island or something.
Yeah. I have probably seen Pokemon the first movie like 5 times in my life. Pokemon the movie 2000, which is a weird way to say it, but that's what it's called. I remember loving it.
Right.
I like Pokemon. They're fun.
Yeah, you liked it when you saw it 25 years ago?
I did. So that's my pick.
Alright, sounds good.
All right.
How are you going to justify picking other movies over this one?
I know, that's going to be hard.
Yeah, you were pretty passionate.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
All right, on to Jeff.
On to Jeff. Alright, well, I've been looking at my Letterboxd over here, and I'm not finding anything. So, I think I'm also going to start with Seahawks, because I think Patriots, for me anyway, it seems like Patriots is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, I kind of felt like there'd be less overlap for me on the Seahawks, so that's why I went for... It seemed like there might be more overlap in the Patriots side of things, but I really do not know, so...
Yeah, it's hard to tell. This is pretty difficult to predict. So
That's why I want to take Pokemon from your guys' list.
Oh yeah, I was itching to take that movie that I've never seen.
and that I've never heard of, yeah.
It's funny how you've never heard of Pokemon.
Yeah, that is weird.
I've got a bunch of movies here, and I don't know which ones would count. So let me ask you a question.
Alright, I'll throw one out there.
I want to talk about conceptually what the category of Seahawks might mean. One of the things I thought of, which I don't know how you guys would feel about, is that I feel like the essence of a Seahawk is that it represents Seattle.
I was also wondering this.
So,
wait, what does Seahawks have to do with Seattle?
The football team, the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, they're from Seattle?
Yeah.
How
You didn't know that? It's the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
I also... It's just Seahawks. The title says Seahawks. There's nothing about Seattle in the word Seahawks.
Yeah.
Right, but there's nothing about birds in the word Seahawks.
Well, a
word hawk.
A hawk is a type of bird.
Yeah, but anyway,
Give us your pick and your
you
argument
also
for it.
were thinking this. So my question is, how do we feel just about movies that are very much Seattle movies?
I don't know. Say your movie.
All right.
And is it gonna be? Yeah. Say the movie.
Well, let's see.
Well, I guess I would not like... Because I feel like the point of the category is just to use the words...
Yes.
Without the context of the football team, because
I
otherwise
think that's
you could just
explicitly what our podcast is about.
Yeah. So if you bring in the context of the football team into the definition of the word, then I feel like that wouldn't count for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I did not want that.
So Seattle movies.
So
are out.
Jackson also was telling me, like I told him right before he came here.
Okay.
And he just kept listening to Seattle movies, and I'm like, that has nothing to do with it.
So his thought was the same as mine then, like just Seattle movies. All right.
This is not the Seattle versus New England draft.
Yeah.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Well, actually, some of these might still count if they involve flying over water.
Turns out Seattle's on the water,
Yeah,
and there's
it is
birds.
a coastal city.
Did we already veto your whole list?
No,
was your list only movies that were set in Seattle? Sleepless in Seattle.
No,
You've
that
Got
wasn't.
Mail.
No.
Is that also in Seattle or no?
I feel like it is. I don't know why.
I have no
Well,
idea.
isn't it also? They're
Oh,
both
it's
the same
it's
actor.
both Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it also what's her name directing?
I feel like it's gotta be. I don't know.
Were those Nancy Myers?
Nancy
movies?
Myers, yes.
I have no idea. Honestly.
I don't know if I've seen either of them.
You
but
don't listen to
seen
this.
either.
Look and think.
So I only removed one movie so far where the only connection was Seattle.
I like dilly-dallying on the very first pick.
Well, you have
It really
to.
bodes well.
You have to. Let's see. I'm thinking about what do I want my list to look like. So how do we feel about flying over water? Like
With an animal,
even if there's no birds involved.
I feel like if an animal is involved, then maybe
something bird adjacent.
bird
maybe?
adjacent, like a Pokemon is bird adjacent.
Yeah.
Like an airplane?
That is not bird adjacent.
You don't think so?
I do
don't-
not think so.
Interesting.
I feel like I don't know. When I think of hawk, I think more bird than airplane.
You also on that same thing. I feel like my argument was closer when I said the Bell-Boeing V-22 Osprey, because the Osprey is literally a Seahawk, and it flies over the water.
So maybe I'm hearing maybe.
No. I'm saying my argument that was shut down without even thinking was a better argument than yours.
Well, you would say that.
But maybe there's
Just
birds
so-
in the movie.
People out there know my number one pick would have been Edge of Tomorrow, because it's largely set on a Bell-Boeing V-22 Osprey.
Oh, is that the one where they drop the people out of?
This is us vamping so you can keep thinking, not so you can look over and engage. Yeah, that's the vehicle that they keep dropping people off of.
Oh, okay.
And Edge of Tomorrow is a great movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've one of the reasons I'm taking so long is because the audience might be interested to know that you two have known each other for a long time, and I've only known you guys for like a year. So you guys tend to think very similarly to each other.
That a Seahawk is a bird?
And I tend to think differently from you. So
Yeah.
it's often the case that you two will agree on something, and I will feel differently.
I mean, I've got vetoed for my movie pick.
No, but
I've got vetoed for mine a lot.
what I'm
Yeah.
getting at here is I've got a list of like 10 movies, and there's a possibility that you guys are going to veto all 10 of them.
Ooh, well, that sucks to be you then.
That's the spirit.
Well,
So
I mean,
anyway.
you have to say any movie, so it's hard to know if you.
Oh, it's used in all Transformers movies.
Okay.
Oh, it's used in the Simpsons movie.
Oh, okay.
How do you guys feel about 50 Shades of Grey? Because it takes place in Seattle, and there's a good amount of flying in it. On Christian Grey's helicopter. I think that
feel like
at its core, 50 Shades of Grey is a Seahawks movie.
Well, I don't like, as I've just said already, that the Seattle counting, and I also don't...
It doesn't hurt, though.
That's true. It doesn't hurt, but
It's flying over water because they take this helicopter.
We said no to both of your points, though.
Yeah, but when you combine them, it's like a Voltron, where even if you don't like 5 lions, you might like a giant fucking robot. No?
I mean,
maybe
at a certain
if
point,
they were
maybe
like...
we should just give these to him so we can just have lists and just not have...
Well, because I thought we had agreed that Seahawks was going to be a ridiculous category where we were just going to have fun with it.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay.
But I feel like it should at least have the sea.
At least... Okay.
I guess do they fly over the sea
I will
Well, it's Seattle, so like you see...
I'll take a step
see
back.
the water.
I'll
like,
take a step
all the
back
time.
and say I'll allow more sea movies. I am not going to take a step back about Seattle. That has nothing to do with the word Seahawks.
No, but it's on the water.
No, but
which
you understand what I'm doing right now, though.
established.
I mean, they're not on the water. There's no fucking on the water.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the fucking has nothing to do with it.
Do they ever, go to the beach? To, take the helicopter to the beach or something?
I think they specifically fly the helicopter over
wait, hold on.
the Puget Sound.
Hold on. I haven't seen the movie. You haven't seen the movie, right?
No. I've seen a fair amount of clips.
I also have.
I haven't
Just
seen it.
say that there are seabirds in the movie. We don't know. We haven't seen the movie. Just say that.
I was gonna say that, but now that you told me to say it, that gave away the game.
Yeah,
so
at
now
one
I'm not
point the
gonna
seagull
say it.
flies over the bay or whatever.
There's a part where I'm trying to remember.
We're already doing so good, guys.
I think there's a flock of birds that...
Flock of seagulls? Wait, is there a flock of seagulls song in the movie?
Oh, that would be nice.
I mean, there might be. There's definitely an Ellie Goulding song.
Because a seagull, if there's a seagull, that's something.
That's pretty good.
It's not nothing.
All right, I'm going to give it to you just so we move on. I'm putting it in.
All right, 50 Shades of Grey. That's also a famous line from the movie. I'm putting it in.
Yeah. All right, why do you like the movie?
I like 50 Shades of Grey because...
It's based on a fan fiction?
Because it put that important franchise on the map. It's one of the most important cinematic franchises of all time, and 50 Shades of Grey is what got it started, because without 50 Shades of Grey, there's no 50 Shades Darker, and there's definitely no 50 Shades Freed. And as I recall, those two sequels both swept all the award shows.
That's true. And Dakota Johnson is our
that
pillar of acting.
Yeah, without Dakota Johnson, there's no movie versus podcast.
Yep.
Yes. And probably none of us would exist either. Not without Dakota Johnson.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just science.
All right, great pick.
And so you like this movie?
Yeah,
that's also the bar you have to clear.
I know it's the third pick, but you like it more than you just like it.
Yeah, I like the movie 50 Shades of Grey because it really gets you into this fantasy of being kind of a shy, awkward woman who's really nothing special.
A shy, awkward hawk.
And has a handsome billionaire take a liking to you for no reason. That's honestly every woman's fantasy, and it finally got portrayed on the silver screen.
One thing I really liked about the movie is every time she's whipped, she goes, caw, caw!
Yeah. She does, and every time she climaxes, she says, Seahawks! Mm-hmm. Which is something that the fans do.
Yeah, that is nice.
The fans of the movie.
I like how, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Yeah. Did you know that it's a Twilight fan fiction? I thought that's a fun fact.
Did you actually know that?
Yeah. I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's funny. It's yeah. I mean, that's fine.
The movie's a vibe.
All right.
Christian Grey has a really cool apartment and a really cool helicopter and a really cool penis.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you get to see it in the movie?
I think I saw it in the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out sometime.
Now on to Greg.
Yeah, I was on
Let's move on to
hallucinogens
Greg.
at the time.
Oh yeah, it's me again. Alright, so I was doing Patriots and their patriotic movies, I guess, and I started with Lincoln. So I have one that maybe is a bit of a stretch. How do we feel about Watchmen as a Patriot movie?
Make your argument for it.
Make your argument. I agree, make your argument.
Well, basically, I feel like the comedian is sort of like doing what he can for the the state or whatever, and I don't know. It just has. All right, maybe this is a bad one.
The fact that
I wasn't expected to have to make an argument.
Really? A lot of their things are just about society, not like your personal like country, your personal nation, and they're not even into society.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I thought you were gonna go with Manhattan in the Vietnam War. I thought that's what your argument was gonna be, but.
Yeah. I guess the Manhattan guy is Dr. Manhattan. Yes.
I'm not going to give you a better argument because no, but that's a much better way to argue.
The Superman is real or whatever. I'll skip over it. It doesn't matter. What about Inglourious Bastards?
I agree. I had it on my list. I was also thinking of arguing for it because it's like I don't know.
It's definitely a Seahawks movie.
Yeah. But do you agree that it's a Patriot movie?
I'd say make your argument for it.
Well, I mean, it's a World War II movie about like the people fighting for the Allies being very much in the right and kind of I feel like World War II movies is one of those. They're generally about like good versus evil, like standing up for what's your value, your country's values in a way or whatever. Where because I feel like a Vietnam War movie is not very patriotic generally because it's like war is hell,
Yeah.
What are we even fighting for out here? But like usually like World War II movies are more like standing
what
up
about
for...
this one specifically? Are you just saying that all World War II movies are patriotic?
Well, I feel like they tend to be.
Yeah.
I guess there's probably some that aren't. I mean, I don't know. Like there's the American draws a swastika on the guy's head at the end.
Yeah.
They're
I'm reluctant to say yes because to me patriotism is like pro USA and I feel like Inglourious Bastards it's more of anti-Nazi than it is like pro America.
So if I can argue for this movie too, because I was also prepping my argument because I wanted this. It's also patriotism for Germans. The Germans are patriotic for themselves too, and they are like that's the Nazi like ideology is that we want the Third Reich. We want this to live forever, and that is apparent a lot of it. They talk a lot about how they want the basically the empire to live forever.
Okay, so if the argument, which it sounds like you're making on Greg's behalf, if the argument is that the Germans are the patriots, I think that's a stronger argument.
I mean, it's two patriots, two cultures with the patriots on either side clashing. I think that's what it's kind of about.
I would say unless the Americans are actually talking about like rah rah America blah blah.
They are because
they? Okay.
That's the whole thing about the Bear Jew is that he talks about Brooklyn and how America is great because they accept this, and then like he comes from New York where everything is like people like him are accepted, and it's a lot better there than in this horrible Nazi state. Like, and the whole point of the Inglourious Bastards is that it's people from all across the U.S. coming together to fight for what the U.S. represents.
I feel like it would definitely count if it took place in Seattle.
I see.
I think it sounds like it could count.
I mean, we could just accept it because obviously me and Greg are on
and
board.
I think it sounds like it.
But I also kind of wanted to argue because I don't just want to accept everything that Greg says, like for what you said.
Well,
I want to get you on board too.
Well, and also, Greg is famously a cult leader, and he's strongest when people just blindly accept everything he says.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't really seen this movie in a while, but I was like, yeah, it feels patriotic. That was basically
I had a much better argument than you did.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it feels
And
like
I had a
be.
better argument than you for Watchmen. I'm prepared for this.
Yeah.
Okay,
I said, I didn't prepare at all. And, so, like, what's his name? Like, Hans Landau or something? What's, like, I forget the character's name, but, didn't he win an Oscar for the...
No, he didn't win it for that, but he won for Django.
Oh, he won for Django. I thought he won, like, back-to-back, or, like, he won, like, 2, right?
Maybe he did. I know he won for Django. Keep talking, I'll look up this stuff.
But, anyway, it's one of the nicer Quentin Tarantino movies, probably, and it's oozing with something vibes, I guess.
Oh no, he did win. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oozing
Yeah,
with
Hans
vibes.
Yeah,
So-
Hans Landa, yes.
If you were to tell me what movie are you describing when you say oozing with vibes, I would have never guessed Inglourious Basterds.
I mean, I would have guessed a Tarantino movie.
Oozing with vibes?
Yes.
Well, I feel like Tarantino has that. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's a fun movie. I like when Brad Pitt says "Buongiorno." I feel like that's fun.
Oh, that does.
Arrivederci.
The third most French. Well, I don't speak any French at all. Exactly, third most.
So the Big Picture, the movie podcast I listened to, did their top 25 of 25. Their number one movie was Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
To be honest, I like it. Well, I've rewatched that opening scene with with Hans Landa. What is the actor's name? I don't
Christoph
remember.
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz, yeah.
Yeah.
When he shows up at the house in the countryside and has
Oh,
a
not
discussion with
their
the milk
number
or
one
whatever.
movie. It was number 4. Their number one was Social Network.
Oh, okay.
Of the last 25 years?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
number 4 is still pretty high though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does seem pretty high.
But I haven't watched the movie a ton, but I've seen that scene more than once at least, and
The intro scene is just amazing.
yeah, it's just some quality filmmaking right there.
I assume their number 2 pick was the 25th Hour.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Really?
everyone's
No,
number
literally,
2.
I told you this. Their number 3 pick was 24th Hour. 25th Hour.
Okay. I think it's more of a number 2, but number 3 would
Yeah.
count. I like it that we're only one off from them on that
Yeah.
bizarre pick.
All right.
Anyway, Glorious Bastard is good, and that's my pick for number 2. Oh, I guess I have to say why it's better than Lincoln. I forgot about that part. Yeah, it's I mean, I think that it is. I do feel like
I mean,
Lincoln, in my mind, is one of
you did pick 2 bangers.
Yeah, Spielberg's. I mean, I'm trying to pick all bangers if I can.
Yeah, but how are you going to get better than that?
Oh, I've got a plan. Don't you worry. But I feel like Lincoln is not one of Spielberg's, I mean, maybe if you're a big Lincoln head, it's your favorite Spielberg. But for me, it's just like a quality Spielberg. Whereas I feel like Inglourious Basterds is like, I'm already I can't remember any names right now. Tarantino's like one of his best.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously they're very different guys, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I guess that's my thoughts.
Nice. All right.
It's my
On to
justification.
my first pick for Patriots. And I feel like this is probably the most patriotic movie you can possibly make. America! Fuck yeah!
We're gonna have to say the motherfucking
day
day.
now,
A terrorist, your day is there.
Team America World Police.
Yeah, well, there's no argument that that's patriotic. I had that on my list too.
Same.
Yeah, but
I watched this movie. It was like I like how my first two picks, it was a big deal when I went to the theater to see them. This movie came out when I was young-ish. So, 2004. And so I was 14. And so it was like a big deal for me to go see a R-rated movie. But my sister took me to see it, and she's like, hey, yeah, it's fine. And then the sex scene happened, and my sister, I was there with both my sisters, actually, and both of them were like, Ricky, stop watching this. And I'm like, it's just like Barbies.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Oh, is that where they're like sort of like? I feel like
they were like in every position possible, just like bashing these two puppets together.
Yeah, that's fun.
And so like it was a big deal at the time because like I don't know, like I was 14. Obviously, I fucking loved that shit.
America.
Like it's super fun, and obviously I loved it when I was 14. And then growing up, you're like, oh, like now I understand a lot more of like what North Korea is, what like the Actors Guild, and like,
yeah, I feel like it's a really solid movie if you only watch like the first half hour or so, but I guess you're making it. I don't need to shit on it, but I do.
I don't know, but the whole thing is that they shit on them and they piss on them. That's the whole thing. It's like I think it's really funny because it's also one of those you can just bring up to anybody and every time. It's just like it gets a laugh. And I like movies that just get a laugh. Also, I just heard this a couple days ago. I was talking with a couple friends of ours, and I didn't know that the Matt Damon thing, where he goes, Matt Damon! That has nothing to do with how they feel about Matt Damon. They just had the person who made the puppets, he just happened to make his face look derpy, and they're like, I guess he talks like that now.
Well, that's kind of fun. That would be fun.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, let's go with it.
The Film Actors Guild.
Yes, the Film Actors Guild, exactly. Yeah. Which, I mean, it was prime time for gay jokes.
Yeah. And I do like that. And I really like the sort of, like, faux, like, patriotism where they're, like, literally running around and destroying the Eiffel Tower, like, we're America.
Yeah.
You know? We stand for what's right, or whatever. I don't know what they literally say, but
yeah.
And the song is really good. It's no wonder that they like won like Tonys or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I really want to see on stage is the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Super fun, and it's just like you have to respect what Matt Stone and Trey Parker have been doing for the past forever.
Yeah.
Like, South Park is still funny sometimes. Every now and again.
Yeah, I do feel like I don't always agree with whatever their stance is, and I feel like it's not always consistent or whatever, but, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And that's why I like Team America World Police. It's like kind of a unique movie, though.
Yeah.
It's one of the, it's like there's like very few movies that are like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, but it's interesting how they like, I don't know, I guess I don't want to rehash things that I've heard other people say, because I do, it has, to be honest, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I mean, the most memorable part is sort of the song and like them like doing, you know, their missions in Paris and whatever.
Oh, I remember the acting parts a lot more.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Everyone has AIDS! AIDS! That's that they're doing Rent.
Oh, okay.
And they had like a George Clooney talking about like, so you, like, this person shits on this person, and then they piss on this person. And there's assholes, and the assholes fuck the pussies. Because, like, there's only 3 people in the world. What, pussies, assholes,
and dicks.
And dicks, that's what it was. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. But it feels like a movie I should watch again, because maybe I just only remember the song and, like, them destroying Paris or whatever.
It's a really funny movie.
Yeah.
Like, some like bomb or something is going to be detonated, and somebody says,
"Oh, they have weapons of mass destruction."
Yeah, they're like, if that happens, it'd be like 9/11 times 100, and someone's like, but that's right, 91,100.
Yes.
It's so stupid, but so
It's
funny. I love shit like that.
Yeah,
It's a very funny movie all the way through.
it is really good.
It's a good pick.
Oh, is it my? Well, it's Jeff's pick.
It's Jeff picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my number 3, I don't know if I've done this before. I'm going to split categories. For my number 3 Patriot pick, I'm going Braveheart.
That does seem
extremely patriotic.
Yes, very patriotic.
He doesn't give a shit about the U.S. though.
It doesn't have to be U.S.
I don't think the U.S. was a thing yet. But anyway,
Probably not.
All right, talk about Braveheart.
Braveheart. It's a movie about loving Scotland, I believe. It's written by, and not written by, but I mean maybe. It's directed by and starring Mel Gibson.
I love that dude. I don't like his acting. I just,
Just him personally.
Yeah, as a guy, as a dad, as a citizen who sometimes gets pulled over by the police, he's really done no wrong.
Yeah, that's a guy that's never done nothing wrong.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Same. He's super into Scotland. He plays himself in the movie, by the way.
Yeah.
He's a Christian.
Yep.
And he probably also likes Jews, although I haven't heard anything.
Okay. Actually, I don't know. To actually talk about the movie for a second.
Yeah, so as I recall, somebody is trying to fuck with Scotland, and then Mel Gibson, as himself, he says, "Not on my watch," and then he uses a homophobic slur.
Okay. But this movie is won Best Picture in like what 96, 95?
That sounds right. Yeah, it definitely won Best Picture.
You guys are picking Best Picture winners over here.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my Pokemon movies.
Well, I mean, I only picked Best Picture winners: 50 Shades of Grey and now Braveheart.
Yeah.
I didn't pick any Best Picture winners. Just acting with awards and maybe
Fair.
some others. I don't know. Screenplay. Who can say?
Ooh, there's a guy named Longshanks in this movie.
Oh, that's right. His shanks are surprisingly, what's the word? Long. So anyway, someone is trying to mess with Scotland, and then Mel Gibson, he yells, what?
Keep going.
He yells, "Freedom!" As they're like basically playing house with his innards. It's a pretty good ending to a pretty good movie. I couldn't imagine putting it higher than number 3. But it's not bad. It's kind of a fun time at the movies.
Yeah.
Is it actually
to be fair, I've
worth
never
watching?
actually seen it.
I've never seen either.
Wait, neither one of you has ever seen Braveheart?
No.
It seems kind of stupid, to be honest.
I feel it's like one of those movies I'll watch and be like, yeah, alright.
It seems like a homework movie.
Yeah.
If you understand, like, that
I tried to watch Dancing with Wolves and couldn't get through it.
Oh, God, that was so bad.
But
I've never seen Dancing with Wolves.
But no, I mean, I already decided not to pick it. I don't know if you guys are going to pick it, but...
Ooh, guess where
there's a...
Braveheart premiered?
Scotland?
Edinburgh?
Seattle.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, I should have picked it as a Seahawk movie. It would have counted.
That's funny.
That is funny.
But I'm sure I'd watch it and just go, that was okay.
Yeah.
But maybe not, but probably.
All right.
Yeah, it's really
Nice pick.
It's
All right.
really good. Thanks.
It seems like a good pick.
Yeah, it's
Great.
a great pick. Not as good as 50 Shades of Grey.
All right, so I have my pick ready to go. It's probably one of my favorite movies. Maybe like top, 25
The Incredibles.
or something. Who can say?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna finish out Patriots with Paul Verhoeven's Starship Troopers.
That It's extremely patriotic.
Yeah. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I've never seen it.
You never seen
really?
it?
Oh, you should watch Starship Troopers. It's a blast.
I say this all the time, and I'm just kind of saying to the void because who knows? But I actually think you would like Starship Troopers.
It's hard not to like, but
Do you like? Talk about the movie, actually.
Well,
Talk about the movie.
I mean, the thing about Starship Troopers is it's extremely patriotic, but it's also making fun of that, you know? Because there's like a guy, like, when they're getting recruited when they're signing up to the military or whatever for service, there's a guy that's behind the booth, and he's like, oh, more meat for the grinder, or whatever. And, like, they kind of hype him up, and he's like, oh yeah, I was in the infantry too. And then he like backs up from the desk and he just has like no legs. So it's like a nice little like visual gag. And there's a lot of stuff like that where like there's everyone that's like been in the military for a while is just maimed in some way, whether they're like blind or they like have no arm or whatever. Like there's so much stuff like service guarantees citizenship, and there's like literal like not patriotic, but there's literally like little like vignettes of like ads for the military and whatever. Like, I'm doing my part, and
Mm-hmm.
and the funny thing about it, because they're like fighting the bugs, like space bugs. And it's not even, like, totally clear why, or if they really need to be in this war in the first place, but everyone is so, like, ooh-rah. And no one even learns a lesson at the end. Everyone is, like, well, now, because the main character, is always, like, going up the ranks because whoever is above him, it keeps getting murdered by bugs or whatever. And like,
I forgot about that.
It's a good way to get promoted when like everyone keeps dying. Everyone keeps dying brutally, but not in like a depressing way. Like, it's not really like a war is hell type movie because none of the characters are ever really miserable. They're always like
they fucking love
it. They
it.
believe in the cause and they believe in the. Well, it's not a country. It's like the Federation, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's like the world government. Yeah.
The word I kept on trying to think of is jingoism.
Yeah.
It is a jingoistic movie, like, so much. It's just like, forget about everything of your personal thing and fight for your country.
Like, I feel
or
like
not country, but your...
Earth.
Yeah.
But
whatever nation you represent.
But they're like in like Sao Paulo or something. They're in like Argentina or whatever, and like, but they're all like white people.
Yeah.
And like, I think the only characters that really ever like say not even anything negative about the military, but the only characters that are like, well, maybe you shouldn't sign up for the military, or like the main character's parents who then like immediately die. They're like, oh, my parents were there. Oh, fuck the bugs. Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so incredibly one-sided. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a fun movie. I mean, there's so many, I don't know, it's just one of those movies that is so, like, there's really nothing else like it, you know? Like, you watch Starship...
So that's why it's... You keep going, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's not, like... I mean, I guess there's, like, direct-to-video sequels or whatever, but, like, those suck. And, well, I kind of like... It's like, whatever. It doesn't matter, but they're terrible. Anyway, yeah, it's, you know, love Paul Verhoeven, love Starship Troopers. It's just a blast, and it's, you know... It's silly, and it wears, like, it's, like, a metaphor. Not really a metaphor, but it's themes on its sleeve, and,
it's such a, like, it's a metaphor in the loosest definition, but so many people still think, like, yeah, rah, rah, rah. I'm like, no, it's making fun of you idiots.
Yeah, but, I mean, if that's your worldview, then it's hard to, like, it's easy to look past, like, you know, even the most obvious subtleties or whatever.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
that's
fortunate-
Paul Verhoeven's like thing.
Yeah, well, I just mean, like, if you're like, yeah, the fortunate son is pro-Vietnam or whatever,
Yeah.
then what are you going to do?
Yeah. So I mean, that's better than Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right,
It's-
good argument. All right,
Yeah.
all right, nice. And so now on to my next patriotic movie. I'm gonna pick A Few Good Men. And there's a few of them.
There are a few. Well, what's your argument? So, what's your argument for it being patriotic? I suppose.
Well, one, it's about the government, or no, not the government, the military, and it's about upholding the laws of the military and the government, and trying to cover up what the government is doing, and trying to put yourself, basically lose yourself into the fact that the government is doing bad things and you have to support it no matter what, and then some people go against that. So I guess some people are anti-patriotic, but but it's still about like people who blindly follow orders versus people who actually want to uphold what this country is about. I saw this. So, Jeff, have you seen A Few Good Men?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is this the first movie all of us have seen?
Ever.
I have
Ever.
seen it. Yes.
I saw it for the first time very recently because I was on this like I watched a video about courtroom dramas, and I was like, ooh, I should watch all of those movies. And it's a very good courtroom drama.
Is this the movie that you watched in preparation?
No, it's not. We'll get to it. Don't worry. I like how we said that at the beginning, so now you're just always on edge about it.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, everybody knows the line, like, give me the truth, you can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
And then when you watch it, you're like, oh, I see why it's so good. It just, like, it's so well made, and you're right there with the characters because you have just as much information as Tom Cruise has, but you also have all the suspicions, and you're like, well, they're obviously fucking lying to you the whole time, and you follow him just trying to track the evidence and just trying to see what's going on. And in the back of your mind, you're like, well, the U.S. government is like full of shit all the time, and so you know that they're just lying right to your face. But Tom Cruise is like, yeah, well, I'm going to approach this like like in an actual legal way. And it's just so intense every scene, especially because Jack Nicholson just does such a good job. Like, I have said this multiple times on the pod, but so many of the movies that I love are more about the actors and performances more than like story or anything like that. And just seeing Tom Cruise go toe-to-toe with Jack Nicholson, like, literally those scenes are about them, like, fighting each other in like, dialogue and fighting over, like, opinion. And that's what the characters are doing, and that's also what the actors are doing. I was about to say on stage, but kind of just like on stage together, and seeing them too, like these powerhouse performances, it just feels so real, and just like it's one of those movies that you're just at the edge of your seat because you just respect both of these people so much, and it's about the soul of the U.S. And so that's why I love it, and it's better than Team America World Police. Because it's actually a good movie. I think that's enough of my argument for that. But yeah.
I did have it on my list, but I had it with a couple of question marks because, like, is it patriotic though? But I guess I did think of it, so I guess it's patriotic.
It's not just the government; it's about what the government does and what you want the government to do. Or I guess I should say the military does, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, I did. I mean, obviously, I was considering arguing for it, so I feel like I'm not gonna veto it, I suppose. But I just want to have it noted that I do feel like it's a borderline pick in terms of patriotism.
I also was. Okay. The cover of it has the U.S. flag as half of the poster, so.
Yeah, but that could mean anything.
All right, Jeff, do you have thoughts about the movie?
Forgive me if I missed it. Did you mention that it was written by Aaron Sorkin?
No, I did not mention that.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. Aaron Sorkin, one of the best writers ever.
Yeah. Originally a play and then made into a movie.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not as Sorkin-y as he gets later on.
Yeah.
Well, no, because later on, like his signature ended up being the walk and talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like he would go from this to do West Wing.
Yeah, and just people just talking really fast and using like a million quips and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
directed by Rob Reiner, which is...
Oh, yeah.
Rob Reiner is always just, like, solid, but never, like, amazing. He's just like, yeah, cool, alright, good hands.
Yeah, like, yeah, he's very competent, but you tend to not really notice him unless he's getting murdered by his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that happened.
That did happen.
Yeah, well...
rest in power, King.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's,
right.
I mean, how else would you want to go out, am I right?
Exactly. Well, I'd rather go out with you having the next pick.
All right. And this pick probably will kill you.
I don't doubt it.
Well, it is a very violent pick.
Okay.
I'm going to go with number 2 in Patriot, and I'm going with 300.
Ooh, I like this pick.
I did not think about that, but that is patriotic as hell.
Yeah,
That is super
that's a good
patriotic.
pick.
Yeah, thanks.
That is a clever pick.
Oh, thanks. Because,
Right.
yeah, it's
A rare good pick from Jeff.
I don't agree, obviously.
All right, talk about the movie.
But it's kind of... It's a classic movie about... two different countries with different cultures battling it out, like each loving their own country and their own culture. It's Persia versus Greece, a battle royale, a battle of wits, one could say. It's based on a graphic novel. I forget by whom. I haven't thought about this movie in probably over a decade.
It's the guy that did like
Who is that? It's Frank Miller. It's
Frank
Frank
Miller.
Miller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I knew it was a big
he did
recognizable
like
name.
Yeah.
Batman stuff. And
Did you read the graphic novel?
I did not.
It's
called Old Man 300.
Old Man 300.
I looked through it. It was I don't know. It was like available. I looked through it many times, but it's one of those graphic novels that you don't really need to read. You kind of just look at because it's the pretty pictures. Similar to the movie.
Yeah, the movie is very visually pleasing, visually stunning. One might say.
I do feel like I didn't have this movie. I did have a Zack Snyder on my, or a couple of Zack Snyders on my.
Well,
page.
you said
I said Watchmen already, but yeah, I feel like he's very like visual. I feel like his movies aren't always, plotty or whatever, but or at least you don't want them to be too much.
Yeah.
Well, let's let Jeff talk about the movie a bit. It's his pick.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, the Persians led by King Xerxes they're trying to invade Greece.
Yeah.
And the Spartan army, they famously say, "Not on my watch."
Yeah. Led by Mel Gibson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Mel Gibson plays King Leonidas, played by Gerard Butler. And yeah, antics ensue.
Antics ensue.
I mean, that's a nice. We were talking the other day about how it seems like movies these days don't have like as many like one-liners where like, oh, this line is from this movie or whatever. And this is definitely like one of those movies where it has multiple lines.
Yeah.
Wait, this is one of those movies?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, from 2006. So yeah, this movie would count as like a 21st century movie that has quotable lines like, "This is Sparta!
This is quotable!"
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
very quotable movie.
And
also,
like tonight we dine in hell.
oh yeah, that's a good one. But there's also like,
and we'll fight in the dark.
Yeah, well,
in
the
the
arrows
shade.
will. We'll fight in the shade.
Then
Yeah.
we'll fight
That's the
in
one
the
I
dark.
was thinking of.
Sorry, I cut you off.
You both got one. I should get one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry.
Our arrows will blot out the sun. Well, then we'll fight in the shade.
Yeah.
I like how in that
Very
time
good.
they said it as casually as you just said it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll fight in the shade.
Yeah, it's a whole movie about the Spartans just being the most masculine, ridiculous badasses.
It's crazy how none of them drank any water, like in
Oh.
Sparta, because like, their ribs are. So,
Oh, yeah.
It's obvious that all the actors are so dehydrated because you can see their abs so much.
Oh, is that how they achieved that effect?
Yes,
I mean, that's how
like Wolverine.
Wolverine does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so being dehydrated gives you a six-pack?
Well,
Yes,
no.
go for it.
I should. Damn it.
I mean, yes, and I mean, if you're already there,
I'm close. I'm like...
Yeah, look at that. You already have like a 1-pack.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah.
2-pack. That's arguably a
Oh,
3-pack.
hey.
That's like a 3-pack. I'm too ticklish. I do have a 3-pack though, and maybe I can turn it into a 6-pack by crop top season,
There you go.
which starts the day after the Super Bowl.
Ah, perfect.
February 9th, 2026. Crop top season begins.
All right, so that I feel like that's similar to your last pick, but why is 300 better than Braveheart?
300 is better than Braveheart because I consider it more rewatchable, just like on a pure entertainment kind of scale.
I could see that.
Yeah, 300 is one.
Unlike your 3-pack. Sorry, go
What
on.
now?
He said I could see that, and
Yeah.
I said unlike your 3-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well-
you couldn't see the 3-pack.
Yeah,
There's a
Well, given that I've watched 300 at least once, and I've watched Braveheart 0 times, it does seem more watchable from that perspective.
Good point.
I mean, that is an admirably large sample size.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, Braveheart is good, but it's also, in my opinion, kind of too earnest to really be like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And 300, I think it's also like it's also good. It's also earnest in its own way.
I was gonna say is it earnest? I guess it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely earnest.
It just is.
I mean, the
300
original name was Ernest Goes to Sparta, and King Xerxes was going to be played by Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah,
That'd have been a very
oh my
different
God.
movie.
I would give everything to see that.
And the Hunchback was going to be played by Vern. So
oh
when
my
he's-
God!
So
Yeah,
when,
yeah.
That's
the
very
Hunchback.
good joke.
Oh,
Perfect.
thanks.
That was
Thank
very
you.
good.
Oh, thanks.
You know how much I love Ernest.
Yeah.
I've brought him up in multiple pods.
Yeah, so too bad he's dead, because Ernest Goes to Sparta would have been a great remake of 300.
Yeah, I mean, he was alive then when 300 came out, right?
All right. Well, speaking
I
of
assume
what's
so.
alive is Greg's third best Seahawks movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what
Alright.
it has to be.
Madagascar.
Are there birds in it?
Yeah, there's the penguins.
They don't fly.
It's never implied that they need to fly.
Good point.
Plus, they do fly in the plane, don't they? They're
In a plane.
Yeah,
In a
but
plane.
so are we warming up to this idea?
But it's literally birds in a plane.
Yeah, don't they drive the plane in the movie? It's been a while since I've seen Madagascar, but I think that
It's
the penguins fly a plane at some point.
I think I've seen that movie. I don't remember. I think I definitely have seen the movie. I don't remember any part of it.
I remember there's like gotta move it, or whatever.
There are definitely penguins. There are birds, and there is sea. Because Madagascar is an island.
Yeah, it is an island, and they like wash ashore or whatever. Like
wait, so the birds are the penguins ever physically in the sea? Like, do they have water touch them?
I don't remember. I think the penguins like fly a plane or something at some point.
Because if they were ever like in the water, then that would be a sea bird.
I don't remember what the penguins do. To be honest,
let me ask you this:
they're like kind of like mobsters or something.
Do the penguins ever do vanilla S&M? Because then it would definitely be a Seahawks movie.
I don't.
In a red room.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, that's what you're getting at.
To be honest, it's been a while since I've seen Madagascar.
Oh, you're saying. I
don't remember what the penguins do.
Okay with this,
but I have lots of other similar movies on my list.
I feel differently about this whole category than you two do. Like, to me, as soon as you said it, that's obviously a Seahawks movie. In the same way that, to me, 50 Shades of Grey is obviously a Seahawks movie.
Well, you're on there with 50 Shades.
Yeah, exactly. So like, to me, I have no problem counting it.
All right. Wait, why is it obvious though?
Just because I think of water and an airplane.
Yeah, there is.
Like, I don't even care about the penguins. To me, it's like I think I said earlier. To me, if you're flying over water, it's obviously a Seahawks movie.
Yeah.
Now, my next pick
is
Up in the Air with. Sorry,
I don't think there's water in Up in the Air.
They fly over water.
Is it like prominently water that they're flying?
No.
Over?
They just fly over the water sometimes. That's the joke I was making.
Because to me,
that's not my pick.
To me, like, you have to like be able to visualize like.
Anyway,
the flying with a lot of water.
All right, you get Madagascar. Why do you like the movie? What is the movie, first off? Because I don't fully remember it either.
Well, it's some animals in like the New York Zoo escape, and then they end up like getting shipped to Madagascar. I think they fall off the boat, and they sort of float to sea. And I think there's like, Ben Stiller is a lion, and Chris Rock is a zebra, and there's a few others, and there's like 3 penguins.
Yeah, it's a live action movie.
Yeah.
And the penguins are doing stuff. I feel like the penguins are separate. They're like on their own.
Didn't the Penguins of Madagascar, is that like a show, or
I think
was that
like
a
a
movie?
spin-off movie
It's
or
a spin-off
something.
movie.
Or maybe I don't know if there's a show. Or if it's
I wonder if that should be.
I think it was
pick.
a movie. Yeah.
Maybe the pick should be the Penguins.
Yeah, I've only seen the first 2 Madagascar movies. I haven't seen Penguins of Madagascar.
Penguins of Madagascar is a show that has been running for 3 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so it's like still active?
No.
Okay, so it ran for 3 seasons?
It stopped in 2015, 10 years ago.
Okay. Alright.
Almost 11.
Yeah.
Depending on what year it is now.
To be honest, I don't even really know why I picked this movie.
See, your third pick for this, it has to be weird.
Well, like, I was like, I probably could have gone higher on my list. I feel like this is kind of, but that's neither here nor there.
You mean you think that it's going to be hard to justify your other movies being better than this one?
No, I just feel like I could have got movies that I like more.
It's in there.
Yeah, we're locking it in.
Madagascar, it's a fun movie.
Seems like a good number 3 pick for Seahawks.
On that note, I'm also going to pick my next Seahawks movie, and this is the movie I rewatched today. And I kind of confirmed with myself that I had watched it originally when I was a kid, but a lot of these movies, you kind of just put on. It's a Disney animated movie from 1977 called The Rescuers.
Oh, The Rescuers.
Have you guys seen The Rescuers?
I've only seen The Rescuers Down Under.
I also saw The Rescuers Down Under many times, and so I put it on to, have I actually seen the original? And after watching it again, I still don't fully know if I have seen it as a kid. This is a Seahawks movie because
Is it nice?
Well, let me first see if it fits in the category.
Okay.
An albatross, which is a famous sea bird, is one of the characters and has them go, they fly across the world or across the country, and they literally fly over the sea.
Where are they flying to?
So they fly from New York City down to a fictional place called Black Bottom. I guess they don't fly over the ocean, but they keep circling the ocean because it's outside of New York City. But they basically fly to Louisiana because they go to.
Is it nicer than Rescuers Down Under?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't rewatch Rescuers Down Under,
Sure.
but we're adding it, right?
I mean, I would definitely count the Rescuers Down Under, and I haven't seen the Rescuers, but it's probably similar.
They fly an albatross. Literally, the cover of the movie has an albatross on it, which is a famous seabird.
But is it played by John Candy?
No. It's actually... So, okay. If it counts, then I'll go into talking about it. Because I have a lot to say.
Well, I haven't seen it, but given that I would count the sequel, then I feel like I should probably also count the prequel or whatever.
So the original came out in 1977, and then the Down Under came out in 1990, and so it was a update way later in fully different visual style. So the 1977 one, it is a haunting movie is the way I'd put it. It is so fucking depressing. The animation style is one of those 77 hand-drawn animation, and you don't see a bright sky once in the movie. It's all
the
just
Secret of Nim or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is that the exact same style. And the music in it is just somber as fuck. Because
sounds good.
The plot of the movie is there is this society of mice that they call themselves the Rescuers, or the Rescuer Society. And they're we're underfoot and we help people. And then it's cute because there's little Chinese mice and Russian mice. And mice have mustaches and stuff.
That is nice.
And then there's this little girl who is an orphan, and she gets kidnapped by this crazy
Australian man.
No, but Down Under is the same kind of plot. She gets captured by this crazy Louisiana woman who keeps pushing her into a dark hole to search for gems for her. And then she puts a letter in a bottle and just throws it out there, and then the mice find it and is please help me. And the whole movie is just insanely sad because you just keep seeing how this little girl is just horribly abused, and even the uplifting songs, quote unquote uplifting, are just sang in a off key where it's just don't worry, everything will be fine, but sang in nothing will be fine, everything is super fucking sad.
So it's a musical?
No. I just mean the when they're traveling, the background music, that kind of thing. And
so I was gonna say, I feel the second one is not a musical.
No. It's just it background music. And what's her name? Eva Gabor. You've heard of her, right? Like Zsa Zsa Gabor. You've heard of her?
I've heard of her.
It's her sister.
Okay.
Eva Gabor. Anyway, so she plays one of the two mice that rescues the little girl.
Also a live action movie.
Yeah, yes. And the whole thing is just like, it's one of those that I'm like, I literally like teared up multiple times in the movie, like when I just watched it before this, and I'm like, if
this is the one that you watched.
This is the
today.
one that I prepped myself for. So
Okay,
yes.
I love that for you.
And I'm like, I've never wanted a main character to like have a good ending more than this little girl, Penny. Like everything is so bad for her. Please, please.
Aww.
And it's so like special of a movie because like that time, like you look back on that kind of like animation and it's just like so special and like so like evocative. One of the other thing that I just kept noting, animation at the time, like sometimes one of the mice has a hat on and sometimes they don't, and it's just like whatever. Don't worry about continuity.
Alright. Well, I won't, I guess.
It was a different time.
But
it was the style at the time.
It kind of was the style at the time.
Sometimes they have an onion in their belt, sometimes not.
Yep.
What can you do?
But yeah, how they get around is Albatross. So.
Yeah, played by John Candy. Actually, who plays the albatross in the first one?
Actually, that's a good point because I was going to bring it up. Orville the Albatross was played by Jim Jordan. Have you heard of Jim Jordan?
No, I haven't.
He was like a big comedic actor like during the 40s.
Okay.
And I was gonna look this up before, but like he plays like a kind of crazy pilot. That's very similar to the guy in like, I can't think of it, like in Contact or like Jim.
In Contact?
No, not in Contact. In
Like Independence Day?
Independence Day. Yeah, the guy who's like like the crazy pilot.
Will Smith?
Randy.
Yeah. That guy. So in Rescuers, he sounds exactly like him, and he looks exactly like his character. And so I'm positive that Randy had something in him that referenced
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. That's
I was trying to think what his last name was.
Yeah,
Yes,
Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
Like, it's so close that Randy Quaid had to have watched Rescuers when he was a kid to base it off of him. Like,
or this guy's also basing it off of something else.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that too. Yes, I mean probably that too. But it just feels like it was like 1-to-1. But anyway, Rescuers. I'm really happy I rewatched it. The movie's, it's just so somber and weird and dark and fun.
Alright, that movie sounds okay.
And while you were talking about it, I pulled up the artwork, and it looks like the most Seahawk movie ever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just, if we're giving Rick's Seahawk movies, if we're judging them based on the posters, they're very Seahawky.
That's why I'm kind of going with like what popped in my head in these movies.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And why is it better than the Pokemon bullshit?
Movie? Because it was evocative and emotional, and I cared to watch it again.
Yeah.
And the Pokemon movie is probably terrible.
Hey, I really enjoyed it when I watched it.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it's nice.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like to assume anything about a movie.
I mean, you're going to have to pick a movie that's better than 50 Shades of Grey pretty soon.
That's why I'm stalling.
All right, now
An
back to you.
impossible task.
I took a long time talking about that movie because I just watched it, and like it made me feel some feelings.
Yeah,
also,
nice.
it was the movie, like I'm sure you've seen this, where there's a crazy lady who's like jet skiing on 2 crocodiles. You've seen a woman jet skiing on 2 crocodiles.
I've seen lots of people do that.
know.
It's a good move.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the movie that image came from.
Oh, that's the first movie to do that? Or are we sure?
I mean, I'm saying that's the movie that I pictured.
I
okay.
don't have not seen this movie, and I do not know that image. Anyway, Jeff.
I feel like people have been water skiing on a pair of crocodiles probably since since the time of Jesus.
Well, it's an Olympic sport.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, pick a movie.
Jeff, pick a movie.
I'm gonna finish off Patriot, just because this movie, when I think of patriotic movies, this one to me, like, by far stands out as the most patriotic. I have to go with Captain America: The First Avenger. Like, even though we've talked about it before on the pod, but I didn't talk about it before, so I don't know. It's one of these deals where I feel like I just have to pick
your
it.
long ass titles.
I know I can't help
You don't
it.
have to write the whole thing.
It's
I
just
feel
funny
like
that
you
you always
kinda
pick
have
the
to.
ones with like. Go on.
Yeah, with super long titles like 300.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, why is it patriotic?
Well, let's see. It's about an American who more than anything wants to fight with the American soldiers in World War II. And he gets his wish, and he gets dressed up in red, white, and blue, and he gets named Captain America. And
All right.
it
Good
has
argument.
it has a song in it that I think is right up there with the Team America song. Like, the Captain America song in the movie is
a funny
so
song.
patriotic. The lyrics are so good too. Who woke the giant that napped in America? Something, something, something. Captain America. Like, that's just a hot rhyme.
Yes.
So they rhymed
Something,
America
something,
with America?
No, they rhymed napped in with Captain.
Oh, napped in with Captain. Well, that's fun.
It's a hot rhyme.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You know what? I haven't actually gone back to watch this movie since it came out, but I remember thinking it was pretty nice.
Oh, Captain America?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's on my, like, I mean, definitely my top end of Marvel movies, and I think it's really good.
I thought so too.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones is fantastic.
Tommy Lee Jones is in
I've
it.
definitely watched it many times.
Yeah, and Tommy Lee Jones, he's not just like comic book movie good in it, he's just movie good in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a banging Tommy Lee Jones performance.
How does it compare to his performance in the movie Volcano?
Don't know what that is.
I don't
Let's just
either.
move on. Okay, so
I'll save it
we'll
for my
just talk about the
Volcano
movie a little bit
movies.
then.
Yeah, we'll do funny.
That
Ooh, this
that
is another
does
time we
sound-
have to bleep out. I bleeped out the last time we had ideas.
Oh yeah.
Because
That
I
seems
don't
like
want
a good idea. I like that idea.
I think bleep it out the same way you bleep out Greg's address, so that
Yeah.
yeah, that address.
Yeah.
Although one of these times Rick is gonna miss it, and you will get visitors at your home, which is what everyone wants.
Well, it's public information.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not true. Come on. Talk about it.
I guess we don't have phone books anymore. People's addresses used to be public information.
Are you as old as Captain America?
Almost.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Basically. I'm surprisingly old, given that I've got this rockin' 3-pack of abs.
All right, so talk about the movie and then talk about why it's better than your other two picks.
All right, yeah, this little guy who wishes he were a big strong guy, he gets turned into a big strong guy, and then he gets to go fight in the war, and he does a real good job. He helps like free a bunch of Americans.
He does a real good job.
Yeah, I mean that was the tagline for the movie. Everything I just said verbatim. It was an unusually large movie poster. Wordy, according to some. Going along with the theme established by that wordy ass title.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, there's love involved. Like, when you're like a really scrawny, like, little bitch boy, and then you turn into like a big hunk of man, suddenly women start to notice. It's almost as if bitches be shallow.
Yeah.
which was also one of the taglines they used for the movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think that was in China.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Marvel movies do great in China, so that's probably
They
why,
do.
because
Yeah.
of their hyper-specific taglines.
Yeah. The title in China translated to Captain Bad Guy, the first bad guy. And then the tagline was "Bitches be shallow."
You could say that again.
Or you could talk about why it's better than 300.
Oh yeah, why is
Alright.
it better than 300?
Well, I'd say it's better than 300 because Chris Evans is more likable than Gerard Butler. And at the end of the day...
Who is also more likable than Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Yes, if you're judging by just who the main actor is.
Yeah. And it's saying a lot
That is
because we established that we're all big fans of Mel Gibson as a guy.
We're Gibheads.
We are Gibheads. And we're also Gerard Butt Turds, which is what his fans are called. I don't know why they let themselves be called that. Butt Turds. But they do.
But Chris Evans, the Ev sons.
Yeah, the F's. Oh my gosh, if his fans were called that, that'd be... I would love and hate it. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're bigger F sons than we are butt turds than we are Gibsons.
Yep.
Melheads.
Oh yeah, Melheads. But they should be called the Gibsons.
That makes more sense than what I was saying.
So, and Chris Evans fans would be F-heads, which
Yeah,
also
there we go.
makes more sense.
That makes
So,
more
yeah,
sense.
that worked itself out.
All right, beautiful.
Yay.
All right, now on to Greg.
Alright, so this was the first movie that I thought about when I thought of the Seahawks movies. I feel like it's highly Seahawk, and it's also another Zack Snyder movie. One of his best, I would say. I'm of course talking about The Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Ga'Hoole.
Yeah.
I like how owls are famously seabirds.
Well, you have to watch the movie.
Too bad I'm never going to.
It's kind of nice.
Is there a lot of water in it?
There is. Well, there's like at one point they're traveling over the ocean and they're like that's a specific and they do a lot of sea stuff. I mean, I think if there's sea like in the poster, but
Oh, I mean,
there's a lot of sea.
We're having a lot of poster talk, and so
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're doing our top 3 movie posters in each category.
Yeah, but if you look at just like I don't know, there's a lot of sea. I mean, you haven't watched it, but trust me, there is.
Trust me, bro.
I've seen like clips of it, and I feel like every clip I've seen is them over water. So
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I had a still from the movie as my like desktop background for a number of years.
Wow.
Just because, like, you know, Zack Snyder makes a pretty movie. There's just the owls kind of like flying into the horizon as the sun either sets or rises. Probably sets. I don't know.
I think Greg won this time
What do
with
you
the
mean?
longest movie title.
Oh,
There's absolutely no way I can fit this on the graphic. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right,
That'd
talk
be
about
fun.
why you like this movie.
Well, it's a pretty movie. It looks nice, and you know, it's kind of like I don't know. It's a kind of a feel-good movie. It's you know, about like owl fascism.
Wait, so would it also be a patriotic movie?
Maybe.
I feel
I
like
guess I didn't
fascism
really
lends
think
itself to patriotism.
It would be funny if I picked it for patriotism.
With Helen Mirren, Jeffrey Rush, Hugo Weaving,
Yeah, it has that guy.
Sam Neill.
That guy from Sam Neill is in it.
Apparently,
Yeah, well, it's Animal.
and yeah, it's live action.
And it's
I
like
cut you off.
like Ryan
fast.
Quanten
Thanks.
or whatever.
Less work for me.
Who's Ryan Quanten?
Was that his name? Like, with a guy from like True Blood or whatever.
That is his name. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he is from True Blood. Oh, wow. Oh, he is definitely from True Blood.
Yeah, and
That dude fucks.
The movie is very Australian, and it's like the like animation studio is the same one that did Happy Feet, I believe. Animal Logic, I think it's called. Which is another good
call. Wow,
yeah.
you know shit.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's just like, I mean, it's one of those at the time. Like, I feel like around this era, there was a big like step up in like how animated movies looked. Like, cause there's like, you know, before like 2006 or whatever, like animated movies, you know, had a very like, you know, they were trying their best, but
yeah,
they didn't really look like real or like particularly pretty looking or whatever. And then like after then, around then, they started to have ones that were like, wow, that just looks like really, you know, very like tactile or whatever. Like you could reach in and touch fluff the little feathers and.
I mean, it's not as good as Rescuers animation, but
well, who can say? And, I mean, it's kind of like it's like a YA based on some sort of like YA novel about owls. Apparently, whoever wrote it really liked owls. It's kind of like Harry Potter
what owls?
or whatever.
Which specific owls?
Barn owls?
Oh no, the owls of Ga'Hoole.
Oh, owls of Ga'Hoole. I think they are barn owls.
They are barn owls. Also, good call. Damn, I'm trying to trip you up, and you actually.
But there's a lot of different owls too, and like there's one of the characters is called like Digger, I think, and they like an owl that like burrows or whatever. There's a lot of owl stuff going on.
Joel Edgerton too. Jesus. Oh, Jim Sturgis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
More like Joel Egerton, because he's an owl.
And they lay eggs.
Yes.
Beautiful. Why is it better than Madagascar? I feel like you were making fun of us on their other round, and now you picked Madagascar into Legend of Guardians.
Yeah, I feel like it is better. I don't know. It's you know, it's as you know, more epic storytelling. It has it definitely is a nicer movie to look at, and you know, it's I think the main I don't even know if it counts as a problem with the movie, but if you just have trouble just sort of putting yourselves in the owl's shoes because they're owls.
And they don't wear shoes.
Yeah, and they don't have hands or whatever. Or arms.
Alright.
But if you're good with watching a movie that's all owls, then you're gonna love Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, directed by Zack Snyder.
Wonderful. I have no thoughts. I've never seen it. I assume you've never seen it.
Yeah, I have fewer thoughts than I used to.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I mean, I haven't seen either of the movies that I picked in this category for like 20 years.
This is like the least overlap for any. All right, yeah. I'm gonna finish out Seahawks.
All right.
I might have to. All right, let's just go with this. How about for number one Seahawks movie, Avatar: The Way of Water?
I haven't seen it, so explain.
So, there are bird-like things that they use to fly over oceans a lot. Literally, look at that poster that I have. It's literally him riding a bird-like thing flying over an ocean. And that is my...
Maybe. Well, are you talking about the birds or like the skin wings or whatever?
The skimmers.
Well, I feel like
and then they go up and they fly. Okay, then fine. I'll talk about the birds that fly over the water.
Yeah, there are also birds, I suppose.
I mean, I understand that they're also like reptilian, but I'm undercutting myself.
Yeah, I guess it would have to count. I suppose.
I also just don't want to pick that because I've picked it too many times.
That is true that we should probably try to pick
All right,
different...
I just wanted to put it out there. I'm not picking it, and also Greg can't pick it because we pick it too many times.
Yeah, can't pick it in every episode.
All right, my actual pick for number one is all right, so another one that I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Does anything fly in that movie?
Yeah, the big seagull, or not seagull, the pelican. A pelican is like a big deal in it.
Yeah.
That he transports Nemo.
Well, there's also seagulls. Isn't
And there's
there?
also seagulls.
Yeah.
Mine.
Mine.
So that would be my actual pick if that counts as Seahawk.
And I feel like it would have to, given the criteria of having the sea and birds. And I feel like a seagull, like if a movie has a seagull,
it has two different types of waterfowl in it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it sounds like it probably counts.
All right.
What, have you not seen Finding Nemo?
I saw it one time, and I didn't pay that much attention to it.
Of course, dude.
You think you could do
I
these
also
things?
picked this on a previous one, but we haven't talked about it that many times. I think I picked it once. We can't pick Avatar again because that fits into everything.
Yeah, at least not for a while.
But I'm picking Finding Nemo as my number one Seahawks movie. I've talked about it before.
But how is it better than The Rescuers?
I love Finding Nemo. It's my second favorite Pixar movie. I've said all this before. Once again, this really is a movie about, or this is really a draft about movies that I remember going to the theater about so viscerally.
Good word.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this and walking back home with my friend and my friend's dad, and we just kept talking about it and just kept talking about how cool everything looked. Like, I literally talked about, so, Pokemon the Movie 2000, which is like generic-ass animation. Then Rescuers, which is like good, very, very good animation in the sense that it's very good, like hand-drawn. And it was like, not at the tail end because it was 70s, but like, I mean, I guess into the 80s and the 90s, like, felt different. It feels like so specific. And then Finding Nemo is like the type of animation that they're like, Pixar's like, hey, you know what's really, really hard to animate and to process? Water. Let me just show all this water. Like, anytime they like pop up over the water and you can see water like going off of something, it looks so good.
What was the 70s era of Disney called? Is that like the Dark Ages or something?
Oh, 80s was definitely Dark Ages. Maybe like people
would
love
count the 70s. Well, is that a? Because I know like the after the Little Mermaid is the Disney Renaissance.
Yeah, and that started at 89.
Yeah.
And so Don Bluth was a producer in this. I was like,
nice.
And so I don't really know. People love the Renaissance, or not people love Renaissance. People love the Rescuers. I was wondering this, and so I was like, how well is this remembered? And I went back and Letterboxd, it's like 3.6. It's like, wow, that was like higher than I thought for a movie like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, like, you probably don't watch it unless you think you're gonna. I mean, maybe that's true of any movie, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
who's really watching the Renaissance except like big Disney heads or whatever?
Yeah.
Not the Renaissance, the Rescuers.
Yeah. So I love Finding Nemo. It's great. It's better than Rescuers because I've seen it a lot more times than Rescuers. But I respect Rescuers. I'm happy I rewatched it, but this movie is just better because it's also a lot more tied to my life. But also I think it's just a better movie.
Yeah, it does seem like a better movie.
Yep. And so that's my number one Seahawks movie.
Okay.
Right.
Finding Nemo. All right.
And yeah, you guys can say what you want about Finding Nemo, but I think we've kind of discussed a lot of that movie in previous ones.
Yeah, well, I believe it came up when we did Old Man versus the Sea.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I was trying to not cover the sea as much, which is like, but I had to show.
I mean, sea is literally in the.
Yeah.
I mean, if we didn't want to have any overlap, we should have had Seahawks versus Sea.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to choose.
We didn't get to choose.
Like,
they chose for us.
Yeah, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
All right, so I think I have to do number 2 in Seahawks.
Yep.
I am going to go with The Birds, the Alfred Hitchcock classic.
Oh, that was actually on my list.
Yep, that was on my list too.
All right.
I think that is just straight down the barrel, perfect for this category.
Yeah, it's a coastal California town, so you got your water, and then I can't remember if there's any birds in the movie.
There must be, right?
Maybe.
Given the title.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Don't you know that it's a British movie? That it's the birds, like that's what they call women.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's the birds.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, talk about the Hitchcock classic, The Birds.
the Hitchcock classic, The Birds, which I've seen.
Okay.
You guys must have both also seen it if it was on your list.
Is this the one time we're all on the same page about a movie?
I feel like it might have happened once earlier, but I can't recall.
But yeah.
I mean, it definitely counts because it's by the water and people are getting attacked by birds.
Yeah.
Which is the definition of Seahawks.
Exactly.
I honestly don't remember the movie super well.
I was going to pick it, and then also I didn't pick it because I don't remember it that well either.
Yeah, it's high time though that we have a Hitchcock movie on the podcast.
Right. No, we had
Did we have
Psycho.
Psycho?
Yeah, we had Psycho for something, but
For horror movies, maybe? Did somebody
oh
pick
yeah,
Psycho?
yeah, Psycho's a horror movie, obviously. Yes.
Because, yeah, I vaguely remember. Maybe Greg picked it.
Yeah, not worth talking about other pods.
Well,
I mean,
I
just
think
this much.
It's
but,
just fun to exercise the human memory, I think.
yes, but so yeah, The Birds is.
Yeah, it's a movie about people getting attacked by birds. Honestly, the main thing I remember is the final shot of the Golden Gate Bridge covered in birds.
That's fun.
It does a great job of suggesting that, hey, this thing that happened locally, now it's happening on a much larger scale.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is always a fun way to end a horror movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is always good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why is it better than 50 Shades of Grey?
Honestly, it just has racier sex scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right up in their cloacas.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't speak Mexican. I can't believe that Rick keeps whipping out. Well, first of all, his penis, but also.
Oh no, I keep showing my cloaca.
Yeah, these. I don't speak Swedish. I don't know what all these words mean, which are different words and not the same. It's better than 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, just more bondage, spicier sex scenes. I guess hotter billionaires. What can you say?
All right, Greg, finish off your list.
I don't speak Finnish.
I think I'm going to go with The Wild Robot.
That's... All right.
That's going to require some arguing, I think.
Is it?
Maybe.
I mean, well, I mean,
Argue it.
Well, I guess they're on a small island, and like one of the main characters is a duck that has to learn how to fly across and migrate across the ocean.
Yeah, there's a lot of flying in that movie.
Yeah.
And from a goose who.
Oh, is it a goose or is it?
No,
maybe it's a goose. I don't remember.
It's a.
I guess I don't really know. Yeah,
goose.
Yeah, the goose makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely a goose.
But, so the goose has to learn how to fly across the sea.
Yeah, I mean, I think that perfectly fits.
Yeah.
You did just pick another movie I didn't think of that would perfectly fit. Yeah.
Oh, really? I assumed you would have thought of this one.
I love that movie. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. I thought that movie was okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's right on theme with us loving movies, and you're like, eh.
Yeah. I guess we talked about it in a previous episode. I loved the first act. I thought it was sublime. And then the rest of the movie, I was like, this is okay. It's a movie.
Yeah, well, anyway, I thought it was, very well done. I like the depiction of the animal world. I like the robot stuff. I like the sci-fi stuff. I like Lupita Nyong'o. The cast just generally. Matt Berry as the beaver or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's a live action movie.
Yeah, I like it's like we considered other things. I'm surprised Rick never didn't. he didn't consider picking Flo either for the Seahawks or whatever.
Oh, I had Flo on here too.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna bring it up on honorable mentions. I was trying to decide at the end to pick Flo or Finding Nemo. Well, Jeff still has to pick his, so
yeah.
I feel like I had a lot of other Seahawks movies that I had to.
I have a lot more honorable mentions. So let's just.
But I will say that
about the other movies.
It's just a quality movie. It's has those emotions about learning to be a mother, I guess. It's kind of like that Korean movie about the chicken that everyone loves. Anyway. It's better than the Owls of Ga'Hoole, Legend of the Guardians, because it has is it better? I guess it is.
I mean, it is. It's officially better because you picked it higher. There's no thinking in this.
Oh, yeah.
It is officially better.
Yeah.
But why?
You have to say why.
I guess the world makes a little bit more sense in the robot movie. It feels a little bit more thought out. And,
you really have to think about why this is better than Legends of the Guardians.
Legend of the Guardians is pretty good.
Rick, I thought you hadn't seen Legends of the Guardians.
I have not. But
why do you guys have such strong opinions about movies you haven't seen? That's crazy to me.
Well, one of them was nominated for Best Picture, and the other one has never been heard of. So
what do you mean?
I thought everyone's
what's nominated for Best Picture?
Or not Best Picture, Best Animated Feature. Was Wild Robot.
Maybe they were both nominated for Best Animated Feature.
Legend
could have been. I don't know.
I feel like they might have both been.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, there are kind of similar movies. I think they're both based on like YA novels or whatever.
Oh, I mean, no, Wild Robot is a kid's book.
Oh, it's a kid's book.
Well, now she's 10, but when she was like 7 or 8, she read Wild Robot.
Okay.
She read all of them. There's like 5 of them. Yeah.
No, okay. But I do feel like I don't know. I like when they go to the human world and how like mysterious it is.
I love that too. How it's just
Yeah.
like you don't actually know what's going on, and they
there's
don't
a
explain
lot-
anything.
There's a lot left to be explained.
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like the owl's world feels a little small. Like there's not as much on the periphery. It feels like you kind of get the gist of it. You know that it is what it is type deal.
All right, I love it. All right, I'm gonna close out my Patriots.
All right.
I'm gonna argue a movie. I'm not gonna argue if it's patriotic.
Okay.
I'm gonna argue a different part of it.
Okay.
Do you consider Hamilton the movie?
Oh.
What, is
I
there a
would not
movie?
consider that to be a movie.
It's recorded and it's presented as a movie.
I don't think if you record a play, it makes it a movie.
Come on.
I agree.
But it's so patriotic that it should push beyond boundaries. Okay?
Well,
is that a no?
It is Black History Month, but
Mm.
I'm still gonna say no.
I mean,
Damn it.
I think it'd be a stretch to say that Hamilton is a movie. So I'm gonna say no for that reason.
I love the thinking though.
Come on, it's so patriotic.
You're thinking outside of the bun. I like that.
All right, another one. It is World War II, and we all agree that every World War II movie is patriotic.
Maybe.
At least mostly.
So I'm saying Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I mean that was on my list, and I do feel that it is patriotic. Certainly more patriotic than A Few Good Men.
Yeah, exactly. It's them fighting for their country, and there are multiple scenes where they talk about like this is me from my country, or not my country. This is me from my like upbringing in America. Like the same thing that I was arguing about for Inglourious Bastards, where it's like they fight for what they perceive to be what our nation is.
Well, and if I want to try to like help you in your argument, I would say that also the thing of giving a soldier a free ride home when all of his siblings have been killed in battle, that very beautifully expresses like the American value of I don't know, like not being too shitty to a mother whose kids have mostly died.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Or you could also just call that mercy, I guess.
It's mercy. It's something that like that does feel kind of uniquely American.
Yeah,
actually.
I can't picture like they
Like
you
Russia.
know
It's
they're
like
not-
go like
Yeah, you know
5 of your kids died.
right.
Pop out another kid so they can go die.
Exactly. Yeah, it seems like a lot of countries are more like what can you do for the country, not like what can we do for the last living son of a mother.
So you basically hate JFK?
Although I do feel
he
like-
was the one who said that. Ask not what you can do for your country.
I mean, I famously
Or what-
hate JFK.
I mean, most of the characters don't really like the mission that they're on, though.
It is FUBAR,
Oh,
sir.
that's true.
It is FUBAR.
That's true. It has a lot of reluctant soldiers who are like,
Yeah.
fuck. It even has like straight up deserters.
But that's also what patriotism is. You don't agree with exactly what's going on, but you're there for your country so much that you just like blindly follow.
Yeah.
Except
real
for the ones who
question is,
actively desert their unit.
Is it a more patriotic? Because I feel like there's two types of war movies. There's like the patriotic kind, and there's like the war is hell kind, or whatever.
Yeah.
So which side of the coin is this on?
You should tell me that this is not patriotic because I have a better pick.
This is more of a war as hell movie.
It is war as hell.
If you have a better pick, I'd say.
I mean, it like they do say it's FUBAR. It doesn't actually make sense.
I mean, I
You're
feel
right.
like you
Oh,
could
yeah.
go either way.
And remember, like,
it's
the-
so stupid.
The
like,
opening sequence is that's like the epitome of war as hell.
exactly, it's war as hell. All right, my actual pick. One battle after another.
For Patriots?
Yes.
I would have counted it for Seahawks, no questions asked.
Because it's literally people fighting revolutionaries. Or, like, people are revolutionaries the whole time. Because they're fighting for what this country represents. And they're going against the most, like, militaristic, like, personification of a person.
So are revolutionaries patriotic?
Yes, they are. Because you fight for what this country represents versus the establishment of the country. This is exactly the same argument that I just used for A Few Good Men.
Oh, sure.
To me, though, A Few Good Men, we haven't really talked about this, but A Few Good Men has patriotism vibes.
Yes.
To me, One Battle After Another does not have patriotism vibes. If anything, it has, like, anti-patriotism vibes.
Like, I feel like, I mean, you could
Fighting
argue
for your flag is huge.
You
like,
think, you
huge,
think
like,
any of the characters would have a flag?
But that's the thing here is that, like, at this, so to listeners, we live in Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
During this extremely interesting time, and a lot of people bring out the American flag because it's important to show what America should be.
Yeah, but they're also, like, busting out, like, the Pakistan flag.
I don't know what that is about, but
I saw it tonight when I walked past
Sure.
the Alex Preddy, like...
Yeah,
I mean, that's awesome. Then support
there.
Pakistanis too. I love that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just saying there's, like, lots of different flags coming out.
I mean, I had considered it as a patriotic movie, but I also feel like it was one with, like, some asterisks because I was like, I mean, in a way, they're trying to make the country better, but they're also trying to, you know, completely, you know, change. I agree with, like, you know, revolutionaries in some ways.
I mean, we're literally a revolutionary country. That's how we got to be a country.
Exactly. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, I don't know if defying the country is also patriotic, even if you want to make it
Even
better.
if you don't say that they are patriotic, Sean Penn is patriotic as hell.
That is
One
true.
side of it is extremely patriotic.
Yeah, the Christmas Adventures.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
forgot about those guys.
Yeah, the Christmas. I always forget the name. The Christmas Adventures. All right,
Yeah.
so it's up to you guys. Which one? I have to write one of these.
Well, if it
One battle
has-
after another.
I mean, I feel like
Or
Saving Private Ryan is definitely more patriotic.
Yeah, if it has to be one, it has to be Saving Private Ryan.
I agree with that. I just had to say out there again because for our best movies of the year,
Yeah.
I personally think that One Battle After Another is a very good movie. Even though on our podcast it never really ended up on the list.
Well,
It was like weird. But I just wanted to talk about how that movie was very, very
yeah,
good.
I mean, it's no play date.
It is a nice movie.
It's no Saving Private Ryan.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to veto both just to make you pick something else. But I do feel like Saving Private Ryan should count anyway.
Oh,
so.
if we go down, I have other picks.
Oh, you
that
do have
I
other
will.
picks.
Oh, I have lots of other picks.
Because I thought you were implying that those were literally the only two picks you have left.
Oh no. I just wanted. Those were both like. I thought both of those had like a 60% chance of you guys accepting them, and those both are fantastic ass movies.
Yeah.
So-
We did kind of... I think we misunderstood when you said it has to be one of them. It sounded like you had no more picks. Because we did
don't.
kind of say no to both of those. So what else you got?
No. We picked Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
You literally said yes until I told you to say no.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I do think it's patriotic.
I mean, the movie is so patriotic.
I mean, it has patriotic vibes, even though I do think I do think the war is hell argument and like a lot of the soldiers not wanting to be there and like why can't we just go home, like that's really not
Well, I think
very
they. I mean,
patriotic.
I think the soldiers do care about the country and whatnot. They just don't really care about this specific mission very much.
Again, to go back to your own argument, it's so American. The actual policy of let's take the last son home.
Yeah. I mean, I really
But
steel
it's kind
man
of
the
portrayed
shit out
as
of
like
that.
Yeah,
something
you did.
like silly to do, like in the face of all this. Why you're caring about this thing?
It's so American value.
It's for that mother so that she doesn't have to bury all of her sons. It's beautiful, really.
Beautiful, and so that's
Well, I
better.
know why they're doing it.
And so that's better than A Few Good Men because it is, I think, one of the best movies that one of the best directors ever made. I think, I mean, can I just say that it's one of the undeniable best movies and have that be my argument?
Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
I forget how much you love
Shakespeare
Spielberg.
in Love.
Spielberg is great. It's an amazing movie. That one part of it is that the opening sequence is one of the most visceral, moments of war ever. Like it is just so intense.
Yeah, it's surprisingly intense given that it's a Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
I think of Spielberg as being kind of vanilla, personally.
You keep yawning. It's because I bring up Spielberg.
I don't think I yawned just now.
No, I don't. You didn't. But
Oh, good.
I
mean, I've been yawning a lot tonight for various reasons. I could tell the audience what I'm going through, but I felt
No,
like
we don't need to.
I felt like it'd be too off
I think it's
topic.
better than Few Good Men because it's a great movie. I can keep going on about it, but I think we already talked about that.
Well,
and now,
what is your last
close
Seahawks movie?
Close off the pod with the last Seahawks movie.
And
I didn't realize that you, Jeff, the actual Seahawks fan, is now having the last pick of the draft for Seahawks.
It's perfect. Also, I wanted you to argue that Saving Private Ryan is better than A Few Good Men because Saving Private Ryan has more than A Few Good Men.
It does.
Yeah, that is true.
And they're all shaving Ryan's privates.
That's also true. All right. So, to close out my Seahawks category, we'll see if any of these movies stick. What if my number one Seahawks movie were Mr. Popper's Penguins, starring Jim Carrey?
Do they go to the sea at some point?
I think there might be water in there somewhere.
I don't even think they
Where's
go
it
outside.
set?
It's set... No, they definitely go outside.
Is it in, like, New York?
Yeah, he famously brings them to Central Park, where they've got lakes.
Alright. Is that movie good?
Oh, it's hella good.
I mean, you have to argue that it's better than The Birds.
The Birds is mid.
I'll allow it just because.
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, do you have any other movies that are more sea or...
I'll allow it if you have nothing else.
If you have nothing else.
Well, that's why we allowed your movie, so that's
exactly
that's a strong precedent.
Like, I feel like, do you have like one movie that has both like sea and hawk adjacent creatures?
I still have like 4 other Seahawks movies.
Yeah, I had a bunch more Seahawk movies.
Yeah, come on.
All right, well, what about The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King?
I thought about that for a second, and then I was like, no, that's stupid.
No, but did you...
The eagles fly over water, I get that.
Did you consider also, it's definitely a sea movie because it involves pirates. It has ghost pirates, and they show up on a pirate ship.
Yeah.
On water, and then giant eagles flying.
No, that's even less so.
That would be a decent number one movie for Seahawks.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie is definitely better than The Birds, but...
Yeah, it is, and it's
but no.
obviously a Seahawks
I
movie.
say that is less qualifying than Mr. Popper's Penguins.
All right, What about Pacific Rim? Were any of those giant kaijus? Were any of them bird-like?
There was
No.
the one flying one. It's more kind of like a bat or whatever.
Oh yeah, they did have a flying one.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim might be a Seahawks movie.
I didn't think about that, but I haven't seen Pacific Rim. But if it had,
I thought you have.
oh, I did watch it. Right. I mean, I was really drunk, but if it's like a
I've seen it many
Mothra
times.
type or like a Ghidorah, I mean,
Let's get an image of it. Pacific Rim flying creature.
Yeah, there is one that flies.
I'll count it. I like it.
There's only like a very brief like there's not really I mean, it
Yep,
flies for
it literally
like 30
says,
seconds.
Otachi, the flying kaiju.
Yeah, do you have a picture of it? 'Cause it's right there.
Yep, I got it. All right, I count it.
Nice. Pacific Rim. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. The more I think about Pacific Rim, because there's tons of water in that movie, obviously, and
It
then
literally is called Pacific.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Alright.
nice. All right,
So-
talk about why you like Pacific Rim.
All right. I like Pacific Rim.
How are you going to argue that it's better than the Birds?
Well, it's
Well, I think
obviously
it's
better
obviously
than the Birds.
better than the Birds.
Well, we
Yeah.
all know that kaiju movies fucking suck.
Actually, Greg and I both really enjoy them.
Yes, that was the joke.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
Okay. Finally, I'm on the winning side of something.
yeah.
Because usually it's you two against me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's a movie about these giant interdimensional creatures that are like coming out of a portal below the Pacific Ocean, which sounds
Nice.
grounded in reality. But when you watch the movie, it actually kind of takes you to a higher plane of existence, I would say.
Nice.
And humans are like, how are we going to battle these giant monsters coming out of the sea? And they're like, I know, we'll build giant robots that are as big as the monsters. It's actually a great idea for a thing.
Is it like one of the deals too? Is that they have to be like in love with each other to fight?
No, they...
Well, there's the rift.
Yeah, they just have to be like... Oh, is it Rift? I was going to say Drift. But yeah,
Drift. Yeah, you're
Oh, okay. They have to be Drift compatible.
Yeah.
Which means... Because the machines are so big, they require 2 pilots.
Yes.
And... Man, I haven't watched it for a long time. So
Yeah.
what happens if they're not Drift compatible?
I feel like that's
well, so if one person tries to pilot it solo, then they sort of like get cancer or something, because their like brains can't handle it or what have you.
Yeah.
And if they're not drift compatible, then like one of them will like sort of fall out of they'll sort of fall out of sync, and one of them will like, well, what happens in the movie is like one of them starts like having like a waking nightmare, and they almost like fire the gun inside the like station or whatever.
Oh yeah, like you can like lose your grip on reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to be drift compatible, yeah, it means that like both of you, cuz it's like 2 people who are together controlling one body.
yeah.
So it would, I mean, it's kind of a conjoined twin situation.
The funny thing is, I thought about arguing for Pacific Rim for the Patriots side,
Nice.
but I never considered it for the Seahawks side.
Nice. I mean, that just makes it good podcasting.
Nice. I feel like this had more overlap than anybody would have expected.
Yeah.
There's a couple that we talked about.
Like the 2 categories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Well, and also, now that all of us are done, another movie that I think could definitely count for both would be Top Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Top Gun. So, let's, I mean, you guys started it.
Well, I want to say a few, or maybe a little bit more.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Pacific
I
Rim,
guess
yeah.
we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Pacific Rim is nice. Guillermo del Toro.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. Today we're canceling the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
Yeah,
Shit, that's a good line.
And delivered by Idris Elba.
Nice.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the best movie for really getting the feel of like the giant robots / giant monsters, where they seem just so heavy.
Yeah, they seem almost impossibly large.
Yeah, and everything feels like so just like weighty and like nice. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. It's action packed. It's one of these movies where it's kind of good on every level.
Yeah.
Like good dialogue. It's got some good emotions in there because Idris Elba, who is he's like the general of like their like robot army or whatever. And, like even like his adopted daughter is drift compatible with like the other like male lead who's gonna pilot it. And he's got like protective daddy issues about like he doesn't want his daughter being put in danger, so it's got like that emotional element in addition to the sci-fi and the action and just everything, the visual spectacle.
Yeah.
I mean it's up there with, I would argue, any movie really. Like you guys love the Avatar movies so much, and I'd say it's probably up there with the Avatar movies of just like being a feast for the eyes.
And it has that Ramin Djawadi's score that's such a banger.
Yeah, I don't even remember the music, to be honest. But
I remember when he just sang it.
Yeah.
Now you've heard it.
Yeah, you refreshed my memory of you doing that a moment ago. So thank you.
As I've said multiple times, I don't like kaiju. I don't like this shit. It's stupid to me. Now that Greg mentioned it, I've definitely watched Pacific Rim more than once. But every time I'm just like, I don't care, and I just like keep drinking with people who are like, we're trying to watch this movie, and I'm like, I'm trying to not watch this movie because this is stupid.
Got it.
I would say that it's one of the best movies ever made.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
you did pick it as. Anyway, so.
I have to
Greg,
say why it's better than.
Oh yeah, you do have to say why it's better.
Yeah, why it's better than The Birds.
That is a interesting comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's basically an updated version of The Birds because it's people getting attacked by creatures, and at the end of the day, like it's messing up their routine. And I think Pacific Rim is better than The Birds, just by. I mean, for me personally, just by virtue of, I don't remember much about The Birds, and Pacific Rim, I just think it's a more memorable movie. It's especially nowadays where it takes more to stimulate an audience. Yeah, Pacific Rim just has a lot more going on, where I think The Birds requires you to get locked into that like old black and white like 1960s mindset, which is it's a good mindset for watching movies. Like I love a lot of old movies like that, but
you have to actively watch.
Yeah, you have to actively like make yourself do this as opposed to just like, well, I mean, Rick would argue that, the kaiju movie is something that also probably feels like homework. But I think for most of us, at least most of us sitting here in the room, like for Greg and for James Dean and myself, I think that
James Dean's not sitting with us. He is in traction right now.
He's in here somewhere.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
He's having a rough winter.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have even brought him up.
You should bring him up because I forget. We always should bring him up. And
should we?
Anyway. and have an update how he's doing.
I mean, it's possible that we've mentioned him in every episode.
That's a good point, Greg. Sorry, I assume most of that.
So that's why. Also, just because Pacific Rim has like spicier and more violent sex scenes.
Wonderful. Okay, so we should go to Greg. Any last honorable mentions?
Oh, we're doing honorable mentions now?
Yep, honorable mentions.
For Seahawks or just in general?
Yes, in general.
Just for Patriots.
All right. Well, for Seahawks...
just say both.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So for Patriots, I was thinking of Black Panther as a Wakanda patriotism movie.
Oh, that's really good.
I like that.
That's really good.
Patriotism for a fake country. I like that a lot.
Oh, that's I really like that.
That would have been perfect for Black History Month.
Yeah,
should have done it.
Too bad that you are the most racist one of us.
Yeah.
And the least black.
The least black, yeah.
Yeah, and I was also thinking of
Shit, that's good.
Milk.
Milk is good for patriotism.
Yeah. Oh, V for Vendetta was something I was considering.
Yep.
I considered that also.
I also
want to shout out the movie Glory for maybe being like the most patriotic movie that I've seen.
I've never seen it, but
same.
I just do you have more for Seahawks? Just go through all of yours.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of How to Train Your Dragon, Happy Feet, Flow. Ooh, the new Superman movie was. I maybe should have picked that.
What? How's there Seahawks?
Well, because there's the sea, at least a little bit, and there's
flying...
Hawk Girl.
Oh shit! Fuck, that's good too. Damn, you had two picks that I fucking love. Oh, there's literally Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
And she fights above the sea.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really fucking good. Oh my god, I love that. I love that shit. Ah, damn it. That's really good. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I should have bumped up my number 3 pick to the Legends of the Guardians and then maybe squeezed in Superman.
That's funny.
Honestly, I didn't think about it too hard. And, some other movies like Surfed Up, the Rio movies.
Yeah.
I
mean, our Seahawks was... Between the two of us, it was 100% animated.
Oh.
And Jeff was 100% live action.
Has Jeff ever seen an animated movie?
Yes.
So for my Patriots, I had Forrest Gump. I feel like it was a very patriotic movie. One, he fights in the war, and also he represents
the
U.S.
Vietnam War.
Yeah, but he...
Oh, in ping pong.
And in ping pong. He represents the U.S. in ping pong. And he meets 2 presidents.
That is true.
He meets 2 different presidents.
Yeah, I suppose you could... I feel like it's borderline, but...
I just didn't really want to go into that, because it's just like, whatever. Whatever. Enough people who talk about Forrest Gump. I don't actually love that movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about Vice, but I feel like Vice, as somebody who's vice president, is the least patriotic, because it's all about his personal interest more than the country.
Yeah, and it's also not about him being like kind of a, definitely a bad person. I guess I don't remember how much the movie is about him specifically being a bad person.
I want to shout it out because I like that movie more than a lot of people. Like, we're on like a anti Adam McKay thing right now where everyone hates a lot of the things he makes. I really liked Vice. But other ones, Empire of the Sun.
Oh yeah, I thought about that one, but I wasn't sure how patriotic it is, and I also...
It's Japanese patriotism, so hardcore.
Oh, Japanese patriotism.
Yeah.
Sure.
What was the other thing you were going to say?
Also, just it's not really a movie I care about, so...
I love that movie. I made Greg watch the movie. And then a movie that again, talking about the other side patriotism, is Jojo Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like that would count.
I didn't count it to myself because I've seen that movie once and I fell asleep halfway through. And I've never fully watched the movie, so I don't want to count it.
There's a lot of.
I mean, the young Nazis. What do you call them?
Hitler Youth.
Hitler Youth. That's what you call them. Hitler Youth. That is the most patriotic, right?
Yeah. And that's about like them experiencing the Nazi propaganda or whatever. So.
Yeah. So like, it definitely is patriotic. I just haven't actually fully seen the movie. The other patriotic movie I was actually going to pick is Iron Man 3. The Iron Patriot is a character in the movie.
Yeah, I thought of that also.
Nice. I love Iron Man 3. It's in my top 5 MCU movies.
I also love Iron Man 3.
Yes!
Yeah, Iron Man 3 is pretty nice. I don't know that it's that patriotic, but...
Yeah.
The Iron Patriot is part of it. It's all about how do you protect your...
Wait, which one is the Iron Patriot?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They rebrand.
And they rebrand.
Oh yeah, because War Machine.
War Machine
in the previous movies.
Yeah. And it's all about like they're trying to protect the U.S. versus like not just outside threats outside of the U.S., but outside threats outside of like the world. And it's so much about like how do we lock down and then make our country / world like a security like a state.
So here's let's just throw this out there real quick.
Yeah.
How do we feel about our lists? Are the
regrets
or
I want to say a couple more Seahawks. Let's say Seahawks.
Yeah, let's finish our honorable mentions.
The Boy and the Heron.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
A heron is a waterfowl.
Yeah, and
he's
there
in
is
a
sea
lot.
in the movie, I
Yes.
suppose.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I thought of that also.
Yep.
I'm assuming there's birds or something.
Yeah, there's a seagull who's the main character.
Okay.
Sorry. I do have one other patriotism movie. Les Mis. Les Miserables is patriotic.
Yeah,
patriotic as fuck.
Pretty patriotic.
Yeah. So that's it. I just wanted to talk about The Boy and the Heron because
okay.
That's it.
Okay. And then for Patriots, I've got King Arthur.
Yeah.
Because Arthur, he loves him some Rome. He can't shut up about how much he loves Rome.
I thought King Arthur was like English or something.
He is, but he was like raised in Rome, and he like loves their values.
Wait, which King Arthur? There's a bunch of them. Right?
I'm talking about I think it was from 2004 with Clive Owen and Keira Knightley. It's a good movie. I like it, and all the different Knights of the Round Table, they love like where they're from. It's pretty patriotic. And I was thinking, I decided against this one actually, but I had considered The Rock because because do you remember the bad guy's motivation? It's all these soldiers who love their country, and he thought they weren't compensated enough like for the country that they like died for. I think it was to get money for the families of soldiers that have died because the U.S. government screwed them over. There's a bit of patriotism to that, I think.
I was thinking about Michael Bay movies just generally.
Just generally.
Yeah, I mean, he just seems like kind of a director of patriotic movies. Bad Boys for Life, I think, would be an excellent pick. I had Troy on here for kind of the same reason that I had 300, except 300 was just a much better pick, I thought.
Both make perfect sense.
And then for a similar reason to Captain America, I also had Wonder Woman on here, but I thought Captain America was a much better pick.
No, she doesn't care about Themyscira as much.
No, it's like American soldiers though.
No, but it's a foreign
patriotism.
person fighting for. Yeah, no.
But she's very much she's fighting with America for like blah blah blah. Yeah. But it's kind of patriotic. But
I must say that even after doing this, I'm still not totally sure what being patriotic in a movie what a patriotic movie really is.
That's exactly what I want at the end of every podcast. I still don't really know what this category means.
Yeah, well, that's fun. And then for Seahawks, I considered the Aviator mostly because Howard Hughes is flying the Spruce Goose like over water, so it's about flying over water. To me, that's like Seahawkish.
Sure.
But it's only the one scene, so overall, I don't think the movie had Seahawks vibes. I have Bloodsport on my list because in order to get to the fighting tournament in Japan, they had to fly over the Pacific Ocean, and that's what Seahawks do. They fly over the Pacific Ocean to fight in Japan. I had the movie Chronicle on my list, mostly just because it takes place prominently in Seattle, and they do a lot of flying.
Are you going to keep saying all the ones that we fully vetoed?
We didn't talk about any of these.
Yeah, but keep going.
Well, it's honorable mention.
There's probably a little bit of sea in the movie Chronicle.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely. I mean, in anything that takes place in Seattle.
Seattle has to do with this at all.
No, we've established that.
Yeah, go on.
It's a seaside town, I guess.
Yeah.
That's maybe the connection.
I also had Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think that would count, but I have Manchester by the Seahawk, which I think does count.
Oh, yeah.
Can't believe I maybe should have picked that one.
Yeah.
I've got the movie Noah, which is about animals in a flood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's definitely some birds on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I think Noah actually might have been a valid pick.
I could see it.
I had the movie San Andreas because The Rock is like flying in a helicopter while cities are getting flooded. So it's like flying over water. There might actually be a bird in that movie. I can't remember. Someone might have like a pet bird. And then I also have the movie Send Help, which just came out on Friday, but it involves flying over water, and that's all I'm going to say.
Spoiler.
Yeah, one reason I didn't pick that movie is because I was like, I wouldn't really be able to talk about it without spoiling it, and probably most people haven't seen it yet. And that concludes my honorable mentions.
Wonderful. So now, the list of everything is for Patriots. Greg had Starship Troopers, Inglourious Bastards, Lincoln. Rick had Saving Private Ryan, A Few Good Men, Team America, World Police. Jeff, Captain America, The First Avenger, 300. Braveheart. For Seahawks, Greg, The Wild Robot, Legends of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, Madagascar. Rick, Finding Nemo, Rescuers, Pokemon the Movie 2000. Jeff, Pacific Rim, The Birds, 50 Shades of Grey. Alright. I will start the vote. I vote Patriots.
Yeah, I also vote. And again, for the audience, we're just voting on which list we think has better movies. And I'm also going to go Patriots.
Yeah, I think, I'm gonna go with the Patriots just because I think it has fewer duds.
I feel like Patriots by far is way fucking better this round.
Although I will say the number ones on the other side might be better if you just think of those. But
yeah, that is interesting. Well,
I still...
I think that Pacific Rim is better than Captain America, and Finding Nemo is arguably better than Saving Private Ryan.
I
would disagree on that.
I also think your picks...
I mean, I think
Starship Troopers is at the same level as Wild Robot, but the other levels are terrible.
Well, I think that Starship Troopers is probably nicer than the Wild Robot.
Yeah, but this is an interesting one. So that means we think that the Patriots are going to win this Sunday.
Yeah, we decided going into this that, like, anytime we do this where the categories are two teams competing for a championship, whoever wins our episode is going to be our prediction for who wins the game. I hope we're wrong, because I'm a huge Seahawks fan. But we'll see.
All right,
Hawks.
so tonight's winner is the Patriots. So thanks for listening to Movie Versus Podcast. I'm Rick.
I'm Seahawks superfan Jeff Paul.
Greg Avenue.
All right, good night.